not on Amazon. I just
Usually you do stuff like that. We're like, all right, we ready to go? You just open Google and type in like, what
Google.
does the Maryland flag look like?
No.
And you're like, hold on.
I opened Google and I'm typing Google.
Yeah. One time you opened Google and Googled Google. Hello, everyone.
That's hilarious.
Are we in?
Not-
Welcome.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not that weird. It's the #1 Googled thing in the world every year.
Really?
Is just
That makes me feel
Google.
better
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
that
do
makes
that
sense.
every
Because
time.
we're all stupid.
Well, because people are like,
True.
oh, I have to Google something, so I need to go to Google.
Yeah.
Rather
It's
than
just-
opening the page and typing.
Well, I just
'cause that's
don't like-
Googling.
I just don't like when you like type into the main top bar that it will automatically send you to an address if it thinks it's something instead of like showing you the Google results. I like to see all the
understand
results.
that, yeah.
And then I'm like, how else do I get to Google? So I'm just like, Google.
Hey,
But
loyal
you're
listener,
there
what do
already.
you think of Google?
And that brings us to our sponsor of today's episode, Bing.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Whirlwind Chronicles.
Whirlwind.
Episode 5.
We're here.
Episode 5. Guys, I can't believe we've made it 5 episodes.
You know what? Me neither.
Scheduling alone, I thought it'd kill us.
Yeah, but
This is crazy.
we're here. We're actually doing it.
We're
and
doing
we
it.
should stop.
No.
This has been. All right. What happened last time? Oh,
Went to
our
Comic-Con.
crazy cast of
Yeah.
characters went to a convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
really
That was
funny.
good. That
Little
was really
Ren Fair Comic-Con
That was
situation.
I love your
In the-
costume. That cracked me
That was the
up.
best.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Just a
Great.
conventional D&D session.
Yeah.
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 God.
Oh, man. that
Oh
was
man, the puns they get me every
Yeah.
time.
great. Ugh. Well,
And they make Joe vomit.
they
Yeah.
do. They do. Well, no, that's not true. I like some puns. I like hard-working puns. If you know what I mean.
Your average
I
middle
don't, I don't,
Hard work.
I like your average
Good
blue-collar
blue-collar
puns. No,
Your pun is fine as long as it like does
As long
Joe's
as it's
dishes,
not in the top
vacuums his
1%.
basement.
no, I want a pun that was not easily earned, you know?
What do you want me to do? Pull
I want
up?
like
Yeah.
I want like I want a pun that like, you know, took some effort to think of and is good. Anyways, that's not why we're here.
I think there's something to be said for
should we
effortless
roll?
humor.
Yeah, let's roll.
Let's
for
roll.
DM.
Okay.
Let's roll for the DM first.
Ooh, really? Oh,
Wait,
that's
is
a
that,
good idea.
Is that what we not usually do?
I beg your pardon.
Is that what we not usually do?
Okay,
Don't,
so
honestly,
the
but
first
I would
thing-
be down to
Well,
do
the first
It's up
thing we
to you
do
guys.
is we make sure we have our list of
You know what?
things that we're
I
rolling
think
for.
from now on it should be up to the host of the
Yeah,
beginning.
sure. We don't have to
So
be
I'm gonna
normal.
yeah, that'd be fun, right?
is you,
whoever,
Joe?
Well, whoever the person is, like, gets to decide.
Like the
Yeah.
last DM.
Oh,
which would
okay,
be
okay,
yeah,
okay.
which would be me today,
Okay.
Okay.
coincidentally. Yeah, let's.
Oh,
do we want to
okay,
roll DM
alright.
first?
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
down
it.
for that.
Let's roll DM
Okay.
first. So I DM'd last time, so I won't.
Okay.
All right, ready?
The three of these.
Let's go.
And now, is
These
it
kids
lowest
will.
or highest?
Highest.
It's
Okay.
always
I
been
think you
highest.
ask this every time.
I do ask it. Wow.
Oh.
Natural 20.
So
Oh,
You
now
guys-
everyone will have DM.
Oh, boy. I'm so excited.
Oh man.
sorry to whoever's editing.
Alyssa, the first. Oh my gosh. So guys, this is great because this is the last episode where our characters are going to be level 1, and you get
That
a
is
chance
true.
to DM the last one. So
Yeah.
we'll each have a chance to DM our level 1 characters.
It's like it was scripted.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like it
wow.
was meant to be.
It wasn't.
Don't
I
say
promise.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
say
no,
that.
no,
The
no,
whole
it was
point-
scripted.
That was the joke.
God, the whole point is this is not
Oh,
scripted.
now
Wait,
all our
wait, wait.
listeners are going to be
Everyone's gonna tune out.
confused.
Wait, guys, sorry. Let me read this real quick.
Quirk.
Nothing on this podcast is
He's looking at his
scripted.
hands right
He's
now.
looking at his hands.
Yeah.
No one can see his hands.
Wow.
He puts his hands out like someone could see him, but it's just audio.
Humor.
Oh man, you guys, we're just
That's a little
we're
visual
just-
comedy for you.
Yeah. We're
On
just
this
a
audio
mess
podcast.
today. All
We're
right,
in a
let's go
rare
ahead and
form.
roll the genre and the hook. Who wants to do the genre?
Man, I really had a feeling I was going to DM today.
What's the list of?
Josiah roll the genre, Laura roll the hook.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we?
Put Alyssa
Did
on
we?
the
Let me go
line.
ahead and list it. So our genres today to choose from are apocalypse, action adventure, nautical, mystery, sci-fi, and wild card.
All right, Josiah. Give us
Josiah.
a good old roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Nautical.
I knew it.
Joe really wanted that to be it. All right, I'm gonna roll for
Man,
the
I'm
hook.
good at this.
1,
Is
2,
it
3, 4,
heist?
5. Local legend.
Oh, this is such a great one. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
This is
Nautical
such a
local
perfect-
legend.
Are you kidding?
This could be like a pirate theme. This could be like
Oh my
Jaws
God, this
themed.
could be the Kraken. This could be
could
Jaws. This could be
Oh my gosh,
Loch
Jaws would be
Nessie.
so cool.
It could be
Oh my
like
God.
Yeah, the Loch
thoroughly
Ness Monster.
unimpressive
But you just got to
monster.
think of a new one that no one's heard of ever before.
But it has to be original.
Yeah,
Alyssa.
it has to be original.
No, you're gonna
Yep,
do great.
that's the noise it makes.
Yeah.
That's the noise people hear at night from their bedroom.
Dude, the local
Liz, is
legend
it all right
just...
if I take that little cut right there and use that as an editing point for anytime the monster comes out? I'll just take your voice.
We need
No,
to
I'll
keep
do it
this
every
part in
time.
so that people
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they-
yeah.
This
Don't
is-
worry, it's gonna come back around in the editing.
It's gonna be our new Willem scream.
yeah, yeah.
Every episode just has that same.
You hear a
little-
scream in the distance.
We don't even need to edit it
Oh
in
my
because
God.
we're all gonna do it when we're sitting here.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, friends. So let's get into it. These are the Whirlwind Chronicles. Welcome in. All right, so we start our day with our friends all arriving at the conservatory. Does anyone have anything interesting? I don't know, coming from anything interesting before?
Yeah, Eddie, she definitely gets there early every day. She always goes back to the library. I think she is a little obsessive at this point because it's still new enough where she's like really excited about what's going to happen and interested in where the whirlwind's going to take them and excited that she's kind of like bonded with these friends along the way because I think friends hasn't necessarily been a thing except for Juniper, hasn't really been a constant in her life, so she's also excited about that aspect of it. So she's definitely there early and she's very like excited about the trip and her whole day kind of functions around that. So she's probably in the library reading a book.
Yeah, Cal's had a crazy couple of weeks. But I think he's slowly starting to get over everything that's been happening and realize that he's not a terrible, horrible human being or not human being, elf, half elf for what's been happening,
Yeah.
for what's been going on in his life. So honestly, I think he would, I don't think he would go early, but I think he would be pretty on time for the day, which he probably hasn't been the last two times, or the last time. And he'd probably have a little bit of a pep in his step, like excited to go. He probably wouldn't do anything crazy. He'd just go, get ready. He brings his backpack like he always does. Throws it in the normal place that he always throws it. Yeah, which is it's like next to the ladder that kind of goes up to the lookout area. But yeah, he kind of walks in, so just gets ready.
Ace will probably be kind of right outside like the gates of like his family's house, just considering, looking wistfully like is this the day? He'll probably pick up his squirrel Earl, which is just any squirrel he finds. What do you think, Earl? Should we do this today? Is this the day? Do we do it? And then he sees the door latch start to move, and he quickly runs away.
Oh, poor guy.
Man, this is like a whole thing for him.
Yeah. Juniper probably arrives a couple minutes late carrying she's got some packets of seeds that she just bought at the market that she's planning to plant. So yeah, she comes in. Hi guys, are you ready for another adventure today?
Yes, 100%. I'm ready to go. Everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
ready.
And she's up and she's on her feet and she's ready and
Oh,
she's got her
okay.
backpack.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
I guess
you got a lot of pep in your step this
we're
morning.
ready. I guess it's been
Yeah.
a few
She's
days
the
since
kind
we've
of-
gone.
She's the kind of person who literally will tighten her backpack straps all the way.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not losing that backpack.
Yeah. No.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
Anyone need to do anything before we leave? Honestly, I should have gotten iced coffee on the way, but I didn't. Would have been nice. Oh well.
Oh, do you guys want to see the bunker that I was
You
working
are
on?
all about this bunker.
Oh, Ace. As
Maybe-
soon as we're done today.
Yeah,
You know
we
what?
don't
Some
have-
other time.
Mm.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
we
that's-
don't
yeah.
have
We don't have
time.
time right now.
I bet it's really cool though. Is it coming along well?
It's so cool.
Good.
That's awesome.
I'm so glad.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Was there anything that we forgot to bring last time that we should consider updating? I have a first aid kit. I have a notebook. I have some rations.
I got more rope.
Eddie, maybe less than that.
I mean, I think you always
Oh.
are really prepared. We were good last
I
time.
don't know. I don't know. It's good to be prepared.
Maybe
That's
just
a lot of stuff.
yeah.
I don't think we even need all that.
You know what?
Should
If we
I
ever
leave
needed
it?
that.
Should
I
I
guess
leave it?
water.
No, you can bring a first aid kit. I think that's a good idea.
I think it's good to be
June can
prepared.
only make so much water. So maybe
Yeah.
I can. That's true. I can only make so much water.
So maybe more water.
Well, I think it's good to be prepared. So I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you guys walk on over to our section with the book. I assume that Eddie takes charge generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless someone else steps in, she's normally kind of bossy, so
Sure.
I would say she does it. She's
Go
a
for
little
it.
bit obnoxious in the way that she does it, but she does it.
We talked about it last time a little. There's kind of a routine.
Yeah,
I think. If Eddie
yeah.
does that part,
Mhm.
Cal opens the door,
Yeah.
Ace gets ready for
Ace just gets rope.
Juniper's
he
just
gets rope, and then
happily
Juniper
watching.
does
Yeah.
whatever she
she's
needs
just
to do.
ready.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Eddie, you walk over and place the book on the pedestal as is customary. And everything kind of starts swirling in the room. You see the familiar blue light. And you watch as each of you kind of starts to fade away and shoots out through the telescope. And then there's a really bright flash of blue light and it fades. And you're all standing there.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, I go to the book.
Cal, if
Mhm.
you go to open the door, and before you've even opened it, you hear what sounds like water.
Ooh.
Oh,
It sounds
boy.
like kind of little like crashing waves.
Mm-hmm.
And you open it and get a huge blast of salty air in your face, and you
Ooh.
get a little spray of water as you see that you've opened the door to, if you were to like step outside and kind of look behind you, you'd see there's like a shack, a totally broken down shack that you've just walked out of. You're just on the coast of a little sea town, right? Yeah, I mean, you look straight out and all you see is ocean.
Oh, that's nice.
And Eddie, if you,
Is it like a gray, like cloudy day, or is it like really bright?
actually the sun is shining. It's a
Oh,
beautiful
okay.
day. Sun is bright. The ocean is, I mean, it's a nice breezy day, so you're getting that salty scent on the air, and you're kind of getting like sprinkled with the ocean water kind of as you're walking near it.
The sun is shining. The tank is clean.
The tank is clean.
Tank is clean.
Eddie, if you go and look at the book, it says, "Find Keeya."
Ooh, a person.
Keeya
Ladies and
spelled
general,
Keeya.
The Keeya Sorrento.
Stop,
Find
no!
a Keeya Optima.
Wait, hey,
We have
hey,
to find
what?
the Optima Keeya.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Find the optimal Keeya.
Keeya.
K-E-E.
Do I need to change this name?
No.
No,
Keeya.
it's Keeya.
I
I
pull
love
out my
it.
keys and I go and see if anything makes noise around us.
Yep. Yes, let's find Keeya.
Well, I tell everyone that. So we have to find someone, I think. Keeya.
Okay, let's go find
Uh,
Keeya. You said there's a town
so-
nearby?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess we start there.
Let's
First
go.
name Keeya.
Is it
last
cold
name
out?
Sedona.
Yeah, is it cold out? The sun is out.
No, it's a
No, it's
really
nice
it's a
out.
very
Out.
it feels good out.
Ooh, it's
Mm-hmm.
like a getaway. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Is this like a tropical town? Like, are there palm trees and beaches, or is it like Scotland, where it's kind of just like
Scotland.
rocks?
This is a tropical town. So there's a there's a lot of like just like boulders around with with palm trees and fun little like leafy red like flowery type plants. These like long like curved leaves that come out of these plants. They're like very bright, lots of different colors. You hear some little like some birds. There's probably some parrots around. There's some little like all kinds of little fun little birds you hear, and you can see the town. You're not very far from the town. You're just kind of in a shack that was like abandoned on the outskirts of the town. But it's just everything is just kind of made of wood, and it looks not super well kept. It's clearly a coast town, so it's like a lot of trade probably comes in and out of here. But it's a beautiful town. In terms of like the scenery is just delightful all around it. Beautiful blue sky. It's warm. Yeah, it's definitely warm.
Cal leaves his leather jacket.
I do the same situation, get my jungle clothes and my boots and my little bucket hat. I'm ready to go.
Good.
Let's go, folks.
Yeah. Good.
I'm ready.
Ace just kind of rolls up his cargo pants and like has like a tank top that he just like
a tank top.
Yeah.
Ace, you ever go barefoot? I love going barefoot. Barefoot's nice.
Sometimes I do, yeah.
So my arches are really high.
Seems
I
like a
can't actually go
barefoot
barefoot.
environment. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
My
I go
arches?
barefoot. I go
Oh.
barefoot all the time.
Barefoot's so nice.
I just feel like then I'm like,
Wait, you can't go barefoot?
No.
Like physically you
If
cannot?
I walk around too much in my bare feet, I'll have knee problems.
Right, but Laura, your character.
No, this is something Eddie's saying. Because
Just
100% she would.
Just kidding. I feel like
In
Eddie
case you were
wears-
asking
I feel
me.
like Eddie wears Skechers.
Yeah, she definitely wears like New Balance, like
yeah. Big New Balance shoes.
Boo Balance.
Boob Allens.
Yeah.
Boob Allens.
Oh.
Boob Allens?
Yeah. They're like basketball
Boob
shoes.
Allens. Boob Allens is a legendary basketball player from back home.
Yeah.
From
Oh
Woodbine.
my gosh.
Yeah, Boob
Boob
Allens.
Allens. Anyways.
All right, start walking over.
okay, so you walk into town. You can see a bunch of ships. You can there's probably like 15 ships docked in this port. And there are men and women all over the place carrying crates up and down off the gangplanks, and you've got barrels and crates everywhere, and a lot of just like wood and like metal straps around them. You know the aesthetic I'm talking.
Yeah.
Very coastal sea town.
What
Yeah.
kind of races do we see here? Just like humans?
Yeah.
or-
All of them. Yep. There's
Nice, okay.
all kind. You got tieflings. You've got goblins. You've got you guys fit in just fine.
Cool.
Yeah. So some of these ships are massive. They've got 3 masts, and they've got probably you don't know for sure, but probably have a lot of decks below, and then you've got little ones. So they're it runs the gambit of a bunch of different types of ships, and some tattered ships and some brand new looking ships. You kind of got it all.
Nice. Do we see a lot of sailors around?
Yeah, a lot of sailors. You actually would see a mix. Like there's one. Well, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
I forgot we were playing D&D.
Wait, there's dice? 10.
10. Okay. So yeah, you see there's one ship that looks a lot nicer than the rest. And it clearly like some sailors, with their like pristine uniforms and
Like naval men?
yeah, kind of
Okay.
naval, not necessarily the Navy, but definitely some. Maybe it belongs to somebody very rich, or something like
Ooh.
that. But so they've got like a very nice. They're wearing very nice clothes. They look very nice. The boat looks really beautiful. But then you also have some what you can't call anything but a pirate ship.
Nice.
Like you've got a few that are flying the Jolly Roger, whatever. However, they're all docked here together. So you're like, huh, interesting. They're
Okay.
they all coexist, which is fascinating. Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the group. You guys, we should become privateers.
Privateers? Why? We could be pirates.
Pirates are so
Pirates
much
are
cooler.
so much
Yeah,
cooler.
but
Thank you, Ace.
privateers basically get paid to do it. We make more
Or
money.
we just take it.
Yeah, but like
'Cause
there's
it's more
rules
fun.
and
Yeah,
regulations
rules are
you have to
lame.
follow.
Well,
I
there's
don't
the
wanna be an
pirate
outlaw.
code.
Listen,
There's
if
gate.
we
Well, they're more
became
like
pirates-
guidelines.
Guys, what do you think our pirate names would be?
Ooh.
Axel.
That's a good one for you, Ace. Original.
Yeah.
Um,
What would yours be?
Captain.
Good. That's cool.
Yeah.
And Eddie, what would yours
do
be?
you want your name to be Captain?
Well, no, I would be the captain, and then
Wait, hold on.
No,
Huh?
his.
Who
first
put you in
off-
I think
charge?
he's saying
First
he just
off-
wants his name to be captain.
no. First off, I would definitely be the captain if we were gonna pirate a ship. Are you
I
kidding
think
me?
that needs to be a
think
vote.
so.
I don't think
pretty
that's not how it
sure-
works.
Well, I want to be first mate then.
That's fine. I'll allow it. We'll need a navigator. You can navigate pretty well, I think. You're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I
And
could
then
definitely do that.
I think I'd be the master gunner.
oh my goodness.
I-
That's
I think
That's
Edna
a-
just gives like Juniper this like, what?
Probably
I
the
don't- I
opposite
just
of what I
think-
imagined you. Do you know what a gunner is?
Of course it. Who do you think I am?
remember who we're talking
Ace?
to here. We just learned this the other day. Which still we need to have this conversation.
What conversation?
I mean, like the whole like I killed a whole family.
Oh, okay, well, I
conversation.
didn't really say that I killed a whole family. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Juniper.
Well, it's
what
not. It's not
are
like
you
they were
saying?
like a sweet family that I was like, I'm gonna kill you now.
They
Like
were a mean
obviously,
family?
They were no. It wasn't a family. It was a troop of I don't even know, and they attacked us. It was self-defense.
Hey, you there with the peg leg.
I knew it was coming.
I wanted to do it once. I'm sorry.
I
I
Oh.
turned to the gentleman with the peg leg.
you see a guy with a peg leg walk over. Actually, he doesn't walk over. He's standing there.
I'll walk up to him.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Good
I
sir.
walk up with her.
Good sailor. We are new to this town, to this port.
New in town.
Yes, I'm new in town. No, we are new, and we are looking for someone named Keeya. Have you ever heard of a Keeya in this? Whoa.
Last name
Roll-
Sedona.
He just gives you this wide-eyed look. Roll an insight check, if you'd like to. Everyone can if they'd like.
Yeah, I'm going to.
17.
8.
14.
Eddie, yeah, you see his eyes get really wide,
Oh.
and he seems startled.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh.
Someone told us to find someone named Keeya. Is this a prank or?
Yeah, is this like a
no.
touchy subject?
I can't help you with that. And he
Why
turns
not?
and walks away.
Oh,
Well, let's.
that didn't
what
help.
in the world? Maybe we need to be a little more careful about who we're asking.
Is there any sort of pub or tavern nearby with all of these sailors and fishermen going in and out of it?
Yes,
What would that be
there
called?
is. That would be the. It is called the General Hurdy-Gurdy.
So I go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there
yeah,
as well.
I'll walk.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Okay.
You do the hurdy-gurdy and you turn yourself around.
As we walk, I want to keep my ears open for any interesting conversations the sailors might be having. Just kind of trying to get a understanding of where we are, what they're talking about.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, not very good. 8. 8.
Most of the people you walk by are just kind of talking about the day on the sea. Oh, the waves has been rather treacherous today, but tomorrow should be better. And and
Just
the fishing
general
was no
business.
good. And
Yeah.
yeah, just general ocean business.
Okay. Do I catch the name of the town that we're in at all?
Yes, you are in cleverly named Port Town.
Port Town.
Ah, Port Town.
Port
Solid.
Town.
Very solid.
Yep, they clearly did not put a lot of thought into it. They said this is a port and it's a town, so
Love
it's
it.
Port Town.
It's
they're
very,
pirates.
It's very
you know.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you know exactly what you're going to.
Yeah.
Port
Yeah.
Town.
Port Town.
Love it.
Like it.
So you walk into the hurdy-gurdy, the general hurdy-gurdy, and you can see there's actually a little quartet of people on a little stage in the corner as you walk in.
Ooh.
And they are all playing a hurdy-gurdy.
Are they
That's a
all?
lot of
Are they
hurdy-gurdy.
each
Now, mind
playing-
you-
Are they each playing their own hurdy-gurdy, or are they all
Crowded around
like
one.
Well,
one
actually,
big hurdy-gurdy
you'd be
together?
surprised. There's only 2 hurdy-gurdies on there. And so it is 2 people to a hurdy-gurdy. So I don't know if you've ever seen those people who like all play guitar together, and one of them's like hitting it, and one of them's actually playing it, and one of them's like whistling.
Yeah, it's like a little walk off the earth situation.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's kind of that idea. So this is a very unique hurdy-gurdy situation.
So it's like none of
Aptly
them each have their own like specific instrument they play. They just all generally play the hurdy-gurdy.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yes.
I kind of whisper to Ace, I'm like, why don't they just all get their own?
I think maybe it's like the house band, and it's just like they all play one general hurdy-gurdy.
But there's 2, so generally it's not 1.
No.
So they should get more.
Maybe they just add an S to the name of the
Well, it is called the general hurdy-gurdy.
general
Right, I know,
hurdy-gurdy.
but I'm just saying in general, maybe we get more.
I-
Because there's 2, plural. So
Maybe-
it's not generally
Maybe
1.
they just only have 2, but there's 4 hurdy-gurdy players.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe they should get more.
Well, maybe
So
they
that
can only
all
get 2.
4.
Hurdy-gurdies are very
All right,
hard to
all right.
find.
Let's go in and get a drink.
It's very barren.
Yeah, I walk up to the bar.
You see behind the bar a red tiefling with just a million piercings all over his horns, and he's got an eye patch, and he's got a hook for a hand. You're like, oh,
Ooh.
this is a pirate.
Yes.
He's the bartender?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's
gonna be
behind
tough.
bar.
With one
We're
hand.
getting 4 drinks.
That's
he's-
amazing,
He's
though.
behind bar, and you can see that actually on his hook, he has a little attachment that kind of like
Never mind.
clamps onto the shakers, and so he's doing the little shakers, and it
got a
clamps
shaker
right
for a
on.
hand.
Yep.
Does he have a bottle opener too?
Yeah, probably right on the bottom. You clink,
and a corkscrew.
something like that.
That's fun.
That's
And
amazing.
so he's back there making a bunch of drinks, and he's got this big hearty ho 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 laugh, and he looks so jolly as a tiefling.
Yeah.
Ratchet Santa.
Gosh.
Hello, sir.
Hi, welcome to the General Hurdy-Gurdy.
Thank you.
What'll you have?
I like this guy. I will have your finest. What's your favorite drink here? Actually,
My favorite drink would have to be the gin.
the gin.
The gin, just straight.
Just the gin.
Yes.
Where is it from?
It's from the upper province of Rohenmine.
Ah, Rohan Mine. I love that place.
Yes.
Great time.
They make wonderful gin there.
I like to vacation there.
Yes.
Yes.
That's odd because it's so overrun with volcanoes.
Well-
but I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, you
If
know.
you like an
Hey,
adventure.
we like to live on the edge.
We like to
what
live
can
on
we
the
say?
edge. That's kind of our thing.
Aye, indeed. Well,
We are here, new here.
Yeah, we're local adventurers.
So question.
Oh, new in
So,
town.
Question, sir. Question. I can lean in close. Try and get him to lean down next to me.
Okay, he leans in.
So
He's into it.
I like whisper in his ear. I'm like, so we're looking for this guy, or I don't know really if it's a guy or a girl or if it's a boat, by the name Keeya. You know the name Keeya?
This man says he's looking for Keeya, and the whole tavern just. And then
Oh,
immediately-
where is
immediately
that?
gets quieter, and then he leans back in and he goes, "Hi, you're looking for Keeya. Well, the legend of Keeya goes back many a year,
Oh.
but I don't know if you're prepared.
We're prepared.
You're
We're definitely
prepared?
not.
How
Oh,
prepared do you feel?
So
I don't know. Let's
Give
buckle
me
in. What
give
do
me
we
a
got?
glass of that rum or that gin. And I
Oh,
can.
yeah. Oh,
I
we
can-
don't serve rum here.
You don't serve rum?
I don't believe in
That
rum.
seems.
It's a pirate who doesn't believe in rum.
Wait, you don't believe in rum? I thought that's like the whole. All right.
No,
I'm not gonna
we're
ask
big gin drinkers here.
They're
You're
classy
big
pirates.
gin drinkers?
They're classy.
That's so interesting. So like.
Interesting.
We love a good G&T.
Okay.
Yeah, we look around. There's just the most angry, evil-looking pirates, and they all have like G&Ts with like the little olives in them and everything.
Oh, 100%,
Martinis.
100%.
Yeah, they have
Oh my
martini
gosh.
glasses.
Oh my
Interesting.
gosh.
Well, please tell us the legend.
Well. Well, it was long before my time. There was a captain named Captain Shelton. He was one of the fiercest pirates back in the day. And he was feared among all the people on the ocean, all the pirates, all of the privateers, anyone who dared
Sorry, sir. You slurred a little bit. Are you okay?
Oh, it makes me tremble to even think of it.
I take his glass of gin away from him. I cut the bartender off.
he does that. He does that, and he just gets he looks far off in the distance for a minute. I'm sorry.
My goodness. It's all right. Take your time.
Captain Shelton was feared. Yes, I already said
Right.
that.
Yes, you did. Continue.
One day, he went out on the sea, and he had a full crew of people, pirates. They were on his ship with him. Yes, and they were out at sea one day, and then suddenly something happened, and no one is truly sure what went on. However, his
what, sir? His what?
His sea?
His what?
His sea.
Sir. Sir, you're spacing out. Sir?
his cabin boy.
This guy seems to
His
lose
cabin
focus.
boy one day.
Cabin boy.
His cabin boy.
Okay, this didn't work. I'm not good at this. I can't.
No,
Here's
you're
the problem.
good.
Here's the problem. I start to notice that all of you are listening to me, and then my brain just goes, they're listening to you. And then the only thought in my brain is, they're listening to you.
I love the idea of the guy that's just stuttering as he's saying it. He's so into it, and then he just goes, "This isn't working." He goes, "This isn't true." I was just so focused on you guys listening. Continue, sir, please.
Please.
So one day, he was out sailing, and all that we know is his ship disappeared. It never came back. It was due back that very day at noon.
Disappeared.
It did not come back.
My
Now
God.
listen, Captain Shelton was a seasoned seaman. Seaman.
I've never heard of seasoned semen before. It's interesting that you would try to season it.
He was a seasoned captain. And he knew. I was like, I'm not going to look at anybody. I'm just going to look right here. Nothing's going to happen.
Oh, God.
I'm never going to get through this. Oh,
You're good. You're totally fine.
oh heavens.
Just a little seasoning.
He was a well-seasoned captain. And so it came as a shock that he never returned.
Oh.
And nearly a week later, his cabin boy, Halbert, showed up on the coast. And Halbert, the poor boy, didn't speak for months.
Is that his full title?
Yes, Halbert the cabin
the
boy.
poor boy.
The cabin boy.
Oh, you said the Halbert the poor boy.
Well, he was also poor boy.
Okay.
He was a poor cabin boy. And he didn't speak for many a moon. He wouldn't utter a word. He only stared off into the distance. And one day he said, "Don't go out there. It will come for you."
Who did he say that to?
Was he saying that?
He was here in the tavern one day.
Was he saying that about the seaman or about Keeya?
All he said was, "Don't go out there. It'll get you."
Oh.
I think you used a different phrase last time. Do you know which one? Do you know which one it was?
No, the story's been passed down for generations.
Sorry,
I don't
you're right.
remember. I'm sorry.
That's terrible. That's so.
So
Anyway,
I'm confused.
so listen.
So Sia.
Keeya.
was not mentioned. Keeya, I'm sorry.
No,
Keeya was not mentioned
I know.
there.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I get lost in the storytelling of the whole thing. But he said a few more things than that. Actually, he also said the word Keeya. And none of us really know what that means.
So
but he said Keeya, and it's out there, and he was the only one to survive, and that's really the whole story.
Where?
Okay.
What part of the
that
story?
seemed like it could have been really.
What part of the story did he say Keeya?
Sorry.
He didn't really tell the story. He just said Keeya, and it's out there, and he looked horrified.
So it's out in the ocean.
So he just said Keeya as its own. It wasn't part of a sentence.
Correct.
Has anyone else ever seen this thing, or is this just?
Nope. We've been sailing the seas for a really long time now, and
So why are people afraid of it?
Yeah.
Oh well, so there are a couple people who believe this tale. Now listen.
Oh.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a story that we tell around here. Nobody actually believes in the
Well,
legend of
you know,
Keeya.
I
There's
asked
some guy
a
outside.
Someone
pirate
does, yeah.
outside, and he got real scared.
The guy with the peg leg.
So, you know, that's kind of
Did he tell you his name?
No.
no. He had a peg leg.
He had a
You know that
pretty
guy?
normal around here.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I don't. I
Right.
don't discriminate.
Well, that would
Go,
be
Eddie, come on.
that
We're
would
all like
be
silent
Be
for a
respectful.
second, and like everyone's footsteps are like.
Conk, conk, conk.
That would be the powder monkey of his ship back in the day. His name is Clive, and he doesn't really have a lot of screws aren't fully
A lot of
screwed in.
screws.
Oh, he was the powder monkey.
Yeah,
Do you know
so
what that is?
a few too many times
Yeah,
next to
they,
a cannon going off, you kind
Yeah,
of lose
they
your brains.
reload the cannons.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I want to do.
I thought you wanted to be the gunner.
Well, I want to.
Do you want to shoot the cannons
I
or do you
be
want to load?
both?
I guess so.
I think
think
she
that-
just wants to
think
be
it's-
I'll
around
allow
the
it.
cannon.
As
I
the
just think
captain,
the
I'll
cannons
allow
are
it.
I
really
don't think
cool.
you should see. This is why you'd be bad captain. You shouldn't allow that. That's inefficient.
Well, yeah, but she
One
wants to
person
do
loads,
both.
one person fires.
Yeah, but she wants to do both. I'm
Well,
all
then we
for-
can only shoot one cannon
Um,
at a time.
Just because you don't appreciate me, Ace, doesn't mean that I can't do it.
That's right, and I think June would do a great job.
Thank you, Cal.
You're welcome.
What's the bartender's name again? Or did we ever get his
I
name?
don't.
No, we
I
didn't
don't
ask.
think you did.
Good sir, what is your name?
Drink man.
Oh, my name is Captain Hargrove.
Oh, you're a captain.
You're
You're
a
a
captain.
captain.
I was a captain once in my day.
Okay, so
Not anymore?
Let me ask you
I
something.
no longer sail the seas because, well, and you see him put his hook arm and his good hand onto the counter, and he lifts himself, and he has no bottom half.
Oh,
Whoa.
how do you walk around?
Oh, I have
You've been
some
going back and
contraptions.
forth.
Well, I have some contraptions down here, and generally I walk along the counter, but I kind of keep it down low so nobody can really, tell, because it's kind of a fun party trick. And he like does a little like cartwheel on the counter,
Oh,
and everyone's yeah.
Wow.
man.
Listen,
so this
This
guy's
guy
like
confuses me.
Captain
hella
Hargrove,
disabled.
you're pretty. You're pretty fun.
Yeah, you are pretty fun, sir.
Well,
Would you
thank
like to
you.
join my crew?
No, I don't sail the seas anymore. I just got done
right,
saying
you wouldn't
that.
have to sail them alone.
Yeah, Calgo, he just got done saying that.
Wait, Captain, I have a question for you.
Did you not say that? I'm confused now.
I don't know why that
Sorry,
made me
sir.
laugh.
Don't mind us.
I don't
We
know
like
why-
to laugh around
I
here.
don't know why that cracked me
Oh.
up so much. It's not that funny, but it just made me laugh.
Yeah, Calgo, he just got done sailing. He just said that. Okay. Well, that's fine. Now,
Captain, I have a question for you.
What's your question, young man?
Is it efficient to have the same person load the cannons and
Ace.
fire them?
Ace. No
or
one.
do you
no.
want to have a separate
Ace.
man for each job?
First off, it doesn't have to be a man. It could be June, who is a
Okay.
woman.
It could be
Okay.
me. Thank you very much.
Second person.
It could be June for both. She's very, very gifted.
Listen, I think that it just depends on the skill level
Thank you.
of your powder monkey or your gunner.
How, if you don't mind me asking, how do you lose the bottom half?
Oh, I don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dude, that's personal. You can't ask questions
That's
like
hey.
that.
So
my
I'm,
God.
I'm sorry about him. What happened to your hand, sir?
Did you ask what happened to his hand? You can't ask him that, sir. We'll start small. Your hand. Cross any
The
boundaries.
hand
here.
was a shark attack, obviously.
Okay, but you don't talk about the
Ooh.
I
bottom
do not
half.
No,
talk
you
about
Wow.
don't talk about the bottom.
Sorry, I don't know.
God.
Here's
Well,
a,
if that'll be all, here's your gin.
well.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
I
Cheers.
take it and sip it.
If you actually are serious about trying to find this mysterious Keeya, then you'd probably need to go and talk to one of
Your
our
local-
captains.
What captains would you recommend we talk to?
Any of them.
So we just basically
where-
need
where-
a hired ship.
You need a hired ship. That's what I'm telling you to look for.
What will
yes.
they sell for free, or do we need to bring some money?
If you can bring certain skill sets to a ship,
Like a
then
powder monkey / gunner?
Yes, I mean
Okay,
sure that
all
would
right.
certainly be helpful.
We
if you
all
have
look at
any specific. I absolutely can do this.
I
Um,
believe you, and I will captain them.
And if they're all already captained.
I will guide
will
them
tell
into
you.
the deep waters.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Calgo.
if you want a captain, you'd have to just get your own ship then.
This is kind of a weird question. we're from out of town, far
I could
away.
see that.
Thank you.
Don't think that was a
well,
compliment.
in terms of payment, how do they usually pay? The money system?
Oh,
What
we
kind of
just use
money?
gold here.
Gold? Okay,
Okay.
just checking. Thank you very much.
Of course.
That's all my questions.
Excellent. Well, it's been mighty fine talking to you, and if you find Keeya, you give it a hello for me.
Thank you, sir.
We will. Thank you, Captain Hargrove.
Of course.
This gin is very good, I will
It
say.
is.
We have the best in the land.
It is very good. Yeah.
It is good. It is good.
Well, you just safe travels, and he heads over to the next person.
Well, that guy was really a
That guy
character.
was a lot. He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, but he gave us some helpful advice.
He did.
So I guess we're looking for a sea monster. That is what I took from his conversation. Unless you think it's like a ghost ship or something. That would be
Maybe
cool.
It could be
Well, just
something
like some
else.
person named Keeya.
It could be a person named Keeya.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It could be
Like
just a
that.
big
A
rock.
sea goddess.
Mm.
I've heard of legends.
Could be a car.
Of the goddess of the sea.
Don't be stupid. Ace, it's not a car. It's not time
be.
for jokes.
It could be.
Why would it be a car?
I don't know. Could be a ship.
Yeah, that's
a,
true.
A
The
small
Keeya.
wagon.
I don't know
It could be
about
like a big
wagon.
rock
Could
that
be a
they
horse.
just hit. Maybe you just had a bad day.
Could be a horse.
Could be a horse.
Wow.
Okay, well, we should probably go find a captain that is willing to go look for this thing that no one's ever seen before and thinks is scary but also funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should find a captain who's willing to do just that.
I mean, basically, we just need to go out. I wonder if we should go do some research and figure out how to draw this thing out. Like what?
Well, no one knows what it is.
Yeah, let's go to the library.
Except for the poop deck boy. So we could find the poop boy.
Halbert,
Halbert.
the cabin boy.
Oh, he was a
The-
cabin boy. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
cabin boy.
I thought he was the poop deck boy.
He's just a cabin boy.
He's a cabin boy, so
Yeah.
we could find the cabin boy.
Oh yeah, maybe he still lives in the town. That's
Right.
a good idea.
Oh.
Because then he could tell us how he found the monster. Because if we just go out there, they say they do that all the time and they
Right.
never find
and
it.
they never find.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on. What's this guy's name? The bartender again?
Hargrove.
Excuse me, Hargrove.
Oh,
One
you're
more
still
question.
here.
Yes. Sorry.
Hello.
The cabin boy you
Yes.
mentioned. Does he still live around here?
Oh, my boy, this was hundreds of years ago.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
is
so
he
he's
dead,
dead?
or
He's
is he
long
like?
gone.
Oh. he's
Does
not
he
like
have some
a
family
elf
or someone
something?
who could, tell some stories about his travels or?
The Halberts, they are a family on the east side of town. If you head that way, they might have information for you.
Oh, there. There we go. I
Now,
think
will
that's
they
perfect.
think this is kind of like a funny thing to bring up, Keeya?
Oh
or
no,
will
they're horrified.
they're horrified. Okay.
Yes.
It seems like there's kind of a split right
There
down the
is
middle. No one seems to be in the middle
well,
there.
nobody really knows what this is.
Right. So it's either hilarious
Mm-hmm.
or it's
Terrifying.
it's a
Quite
nightmare.
naturally.
You've
yes.
got the true believers and you've got the skeptics,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
All right.
What an astute observation you've made. I.
Thank you.
I think he was
Aye.
making fun of you, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, me neither. He's
That
hard.
was
He's
weird.
really hard to read.
This guy's
Yeah.
You know, you
impossible to
feel
read.
very welcome, but then you're also like, am I being made fun
Yeah,
of?
he's also laughing at
Yeah,
our faces
yeah.
about a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I love this place. The hurdy-gurdies are great, and yeah. Thank you for your.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Finest gin in the land.
One more question. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I wanted to get like a cigar around here
Oh,
or a pipe or something,
goodness.
where would I go?
Cigar.
Mm,
Pipe.
pipe.
I do know about pipes.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with cigars.
Okay, that's fine.
but
Roll them up, smoke them situation.
we
Just
generally
who
fancy
sells tobacco?
Tobacco.
That I'm familiar with. Yes.
Great.
If you head on down to Jeremy's, he'd have them for you.
Jeremy's.
Mhm.
Is that
Jeremy.
a shop called Jeremy's or Jeremy?
No, it's Jeremy's shop, but it's called Tobacco Unlimited.
Tobacco
Tobacco.
Unlimited.
Take out
Unlimited
Unlimited.
tobacco.
I'll make sure to go to Tobacco Unlimited.
Excellent.
Is it on the way to the east side, or is it over? Where is it?
Oh, it's
We don't really know
I
this
can get it
town
when
at
we
all.
get back.
That's fair.
Oh,
It
okay.
is
No
to the
rush.
east, though, right along where the Halberts are.
Oh, then never mind. I'll go on the way.
Perfect. Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
All right, let's go. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I down the gin drink and head out.
Cal, let me ask you a question. Would you rather have
Yes.
all the bacon you could ever want?
As a DM,
Or
I'm
would
going to
you-
veto this right now.
We all knew what you were about to ask.
I don't want it.
The rest of the episode just is us debating that question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Tobacco Unlimited.
Jeremy's. Okay, so here's my concern about going here.
I'm standing at the front door, just
'cause-
looking up at the sign.
Okay.
At this point,
Here's the thing: we might go in, and this guy might just be a tobacco exporter,
What if I
like
just- what if
raw tobacco leaves.
okay.
Because they didn't know what anything was until we said the word tobacco.
Well, he said he knew what a pipe was.
Yeah, maybe they sell some pipes.
This
Yeah.
might be a roll it yourself situation.
Well,
so,
I mean, pipes usually you crush it up.
yeah, but a cigar you
Yeah.
roll.
Well, I've never rolled a cigar, but maybe it's always good to learn new things.
yeah.
I walk in.
Okay.
I'll wait outside. I don't like the smell of it.
I'll walk in.
Okay, so you walk in, and you see behind the counter is a goblin woman. She's behind the counter, and she's kind of.
Hi, are you Jeremy?
Oh yes, that's me. I'm Jeremy.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
This is Jeremy right here.
yes.
Nice
hello,
to meet you.
Jeremy.
A pleasure to meet you.
My name is Cal.
Cal.
We're new in town.
Welcome.
And
Cal.
our friend,
And I'm Axel.
this is Axel.
Axel. Pleasure to meet you,
Axel is my friend. And we are new in town, and our friend Hargrove.
Yes, Captain
Yep.
Hargrove.
Yep,
I'm familiar.
Captain Hargrove, that's
of
right.
course.
The respect.
Cap.
He sent us over here, said you had great pipes.
I do. I have excellent pipes.
That's excellent.
Pipes.
Are you looking for long pipes, short pipes, half pipes?
Just like a normal tobacco pipe.
A normal tobacco pipe.
That I
Well,
could smoke
I have a lot of
tobacco out of
those. And she indicates
One that would last well.
She indicates to a wall that has about 50 pipes on it.
Whoa.
She
There's a
is
lot of
proficient
pipes.
in pipes.
That's proficient.
Proficient
What is
in-
your favorite one that doesn't break the bank?
That doesn't break. What does your bank look like?
Well,
Unlimited.
Unlimited?
no, it's not unlimited.
It's somewhat limited.
Let me see.
There might be a little bit of a
There's
limit.
definitely a limit. Don't listen to this guy.
Well, if you're looking for cheaper pipes, those are obviously going to be more prone to breaking pretty
Sure.
quickly. If you're looking for your
But I'm not using it to attack anyone. I'm just
well, of
smoking. out
course,
it.
but if you drop it, it immediately shatters. That's a problem. Sometimes you
So
drop
I
a
have
pipe.
I have 5 gold pieces.
Oh, well, certainly. I could get you a good pipe for 1 gold.
1? Oh yeah, that's
yes,
plenty.
I could get
And
you a
then
good
maybe
pipe.
I want to get 2 of those
Oh,
if possible.
okay, 2 pipes.
Yeah, and then
Sure.
maybe enough tobacco to last me like a week.
Okay. You smoking all day, every day?
No, like maybe once a night.
Okay, sure, of course. I can absolutely get that for you. So she walks over to the wall and she plucks off this,
But I wanted to have like charm of the place, I want
Sure.
to know that it came from
Sure,
here,
sure.
Nothing boring.
Well, I appreciate that, of course. We only have the finest things
Never
here
want to
at
forget you,
Jeremy's Tobacco Unlimited. So off the wall she plucks this really pretty, it's actually like white ivory looking. And like not inscribed, carved into the side of it. You actually see it says Tobacco Unlimited. Just carved right into the side.
That's such a brand. Oh my god, I love it.
Okay.
And she goes, well, this one, of course, is store branded, so I'm partial to it. It even has that little, see where it says Tobacco Unlimited. It's got
That's
some
right.
little gold filling in there. So,
Yeah, very
this
cute.
is one of my favorites if you'd like it.
All right, I'll take 2 of those then.
2 of the same one.
Yes,
oh,
ma'am.
Oh, excellent. Okay. And so she takes 2 off the wall and she goes, all right. And in terms of tobacco, I've got a whole selection. And she places this satchel on the counter and pulls out like 10 separate satchels. She goes, why don't you just take a sniff and try each of them? Let me know what you think.
Take a sniff. Ace, you're kind of a nature guy. Which of these is the best? Why don't
I'll
you go sniff them?
I'll just waft several of these options.
Which one?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for here. Now these ones are a little bit darker.
I'm
a little
looking for
bit
the
more
rough stuff.
something more rough, and then it's
my
kind of like on a
goodness.
spectrum of like kind of like, this dark, like rough stuff, and kind of more this side over here, kind of sweeter. We got some herbal.
Actually, you know what? I'll take a little sweet, like a couple sweet.
I have some with some molasses notes.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds good. And then I'll take like the roughest, darkest stuff you got.
Okay.
A little
So
bit of both.
that's going to be the one on this end right here.
Okay, yeah. So I'll take a little bit of both.
Okay, it's got like notes of I don't know if tobacco has notes, but it does in this world. It's got hints of charcoal, and I know that's really generic,
And
but
like ash
fine.
and
No.
lava.
and no,
And
it's got
death.
notes of charcoal and coffee and whiskey notes.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Jeremy.
It happens a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Jeremy with an IE, if anyone's interested.
Mm.
That is interesting.
So
Do you
it's
have
JIEREMY.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Jeremy.
It's technically Jeremy.
Yeah.
Rem for
Remy.
short.
Do you have like a selection of like more herbal products, or is it just strictly tobacco here?
I don't have anything herbal, no. It's
Ace,
pretty
what-
strict.
okay.
It is called Tobacco Unlimited.
It is
Okay.
tobacco unlimited.
Yeah, but it's unlimited, so it might not be limited to tobacco. You don't really know till you ask,
it
now
is
do you?
tobacco. Unlimited tobacco.
So maybe there's
It's not-
tobacco that's like has like it's like a blend of like tobacco and herbs, or you know.
I don't think Jeremy, ma'am, if you don't mind me asking, you don't actually have unlimited tobacco, correct? That's just the name of the...
I mean, I have a lot of tobacco,
Right.
but no, it's not unlimited.
Right,
Okay.
right.
I mean, you kind of gotta fib a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, right. I
You
understand.
know, of course, I gotta stick
Yeah.
with a brand.
Yeah.
So how much total for everything? For me?
So for the 2 pipes and for the 2 weeks worth of tobacco, that's gonna be 3 gold.
Okay, here you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you kindly. And be sure to come back to Jeremy's Tobacco Unlimited.
Will do. And I walk out.
Where are you planning to head now?
We'll probably head over to Herbert's family's place. Right?
Herbert.
Halbert.
I think
Halbert.
it's
Halbert.
yes.
That's right.
That's all right.
You guys get something?
We are just so
Yeah, I got
good
a
with
couple
names
pipes.
tonight.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's go.
Ace helped me pick tobacco. He's got a real nose for tobacco.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
leaves.
well, yeah, I'm more of an herb guy myself.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah, we witnessed that a couple times now.
All right, so you keep on heading towards farther east into town where Captain told you to go.
I mean, do all the houses, it's like a residential area, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Shacks. I wouldn't call them houses.
So it's not easy to tell where in the residential area
No,
they
there's no
live.
names on the doors
Oh,
or
gosh.
anything like
All
that.
right. I'm going to go up to one of the doors, just a random one, and knock on the door.
You wait a couple of seconds and you see the doorknob turn and the door creaks open. Hello.
Oh, hello. I'm looking for the Halberts. Is this the Halbert house?
Oh, no, I'm Jalisa and I am not a Halbert. If you go down, 4 or 5 more doors, you'll find the Halberts.
Ma'am, which one is it? 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
Okay.
Okay.
45?
Thank you, Julissa.
Thank you.
You're
Have
welcome.
a good day.
Have a blessed day.
Okay, how many? So as we look down that way, how many doors are there?
How many doors are there?
Yeah.
Like how many people in this neighborhood? In this
There's
row?
like 8 more shacks.
All right, let's
8 more.
let's try the 4. 4 down.
4 down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock knock knock.
They say that a rule as a DM for one shot is if you need to add time, you add a door. Every door adds 15 minutes is the overall rule. Alyssa just added 8 doors.
Oh
got
my
4
gosh.
hours
She's like,
to go.
8 doors.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. This one is a latch door knob. So you see the latch lift.
Wait, again? What do you mean again? What do you mean?
what do you mean? You see the latch lift and it's a little girl. She goes, "Hello.
Halbert?
No, not you.
I'm Lily."
Let's let.
Is your family
talk to
is
the
your
little
family
girl.
is your family called the Halberts?
Oh, no, I'm not a Halbert. They're just another door or 2 down.
A door
A
two.
door.
A door.
Which one is it? Is it 1 or 2?
I I don't remember.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Lily. Well, thank you so much. Sorry to bother you.
Okay.
Let's just let's just try the sixth one.
Bye.
Bye, Lily. Hey,
Let's just
if
try
a
the
little
sixth.
girl answers the door. Let's let Eddie or June do the talking. You don't
Yeah,
have to,
you look like a
you know,
creep.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Just saying.
Okay. Let's just try the sixth one, so that way we know for sure if it's the fifth one.
Why don't we just do the fifth one, and if
I
it's
feel
not,
like
we go
the
to the
fifth
sixth?
one makes the most logical
Yeah,
sense.
we're gonna skip one just to come back to it. That makes no
Damn
sense.
it, I just snorted on
It's
the
a-
podcast.
That's okay. We're keeping it in.
It's okay. We
Was there
all
a pig around here?
Yeah.
Oh, that wild pig just ran by.
Oh, damn it. All right, I walk over.
It's okay. We'll all snort in
And knock
Do you
There.
go
solidarity.
to do you go to the fifth or the sixth?
Fifth. I go to the
Fifth. You
fifth.
go to the fifth.
You know what? You go to the fifth. I'll go to the sixth.
Oh,
This will be
no.
like
Oh, excellent.
saving us some time.
All right. So Eddie goes up to the fifth door.
Yep.
And knocks on
With
the door.
me.
Yep.
With Cal, and Juniper goes with them as well. You knock on the door, and the door opens. Hello?
Excuse me, are you a Halbert? We're looking for the Halberts.
Yes. How can I help you?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, my name is Edna. Edna
Mhm.
Pirup.
Uh-huh.
We are traveling adventurers, and we often will. I look to my friends for a second.
We
then
often look for adventure, and we heard that, there's some rumors in this town, and we wanted to come explore them, right?
Yes. So there's a local legend, and we would love to get some more info on that legend. We are sort of creating an anthology of sorts of local legends in port towns around this sea and this ocean, and we've heard that your family is connected to the legend of Keeya.
Can you roll? I don't know. Would you say deception or persuasion? What do you think you're doing here?
I think I'm doing deception.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you kind of are making an anthology, if you think of the book.
That's true.
But whichever you want, whatever angle you're
I
taking.
could totally see. Well, it's the same modifier, so
Okay.
it works. 17, so not amazing, but
You
not
see
bad.
her sigh. Come on in.
Let's go.
And she
Thank
opens
you.
the door wider.
Ace
and
runs over from the other house. Okay, that wasn't the Halberts. I hope this is it. Let's go in. They're very angry over there. Let's go in.
She indicates to a couple of, just wooden chairs in the room, like a wooden bench. She goes, well, my name is Hallie Halbert. And so you're asking about Keeya.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
We don't mean to impose, but any information you could give to us would be incredibly helpful.
Well, there's been a number of adventurers who have wondered the same type of thing, and I'll tell you what I've always told them. My great-grandpa didn't say much about this. He didn't speak very much. He did say this name over and over, Keeya. It was horrifying, actually, because we never understood what it was. But the one thing I can tell you is he would often look off in the distance at this star. It's called the Reaper's Star. And he would often stare at the star in particular. It was very odd. And mumble things under his breath that we couldn't quite pick up on, but definitely had to do with Keeya and the ship, and there was one thing, and she, hold on one second, she goes into the back room for a second, and you can hear her kind of rummaging around the room. The Reaper's Star. That's really kind of scary.
That is kind of wild.
And she comes back with a box and goes, this was his, and he really never let it go out of his sight. But it's really heavily locked. He kept it like this, and I have never been able to get into it. But if you guys can get into it, you might be able to. I don't know. It might help you figure out what this is. I'm not really sure.
You mind if I take a look at that?
Sure. And she,
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she
take
gives it to you.
And before trying to open it, if possible, I just kind of want to examine the lock, to see if I can kind of figure out how it works. Before, like, is this like a padlock? Is it like a code lock? Try and figure out how it works before trying to roll. In terms of maybe trying to get the DC lower once I roll.
Can you make an investigation check for me?
As he's doing this, I would like to ritual cast Identify.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. How long does it take to...
1 minute.
1 minute, okay. What you would see is there's actually like a series of locks.
Okay.
And it's very... it's like a very advanced box for like being in this pirate town. You're kind of like, this is weird, but you can tell that there's 3 sequential locks. And in order to unlock the box, you have to unlock the first one, or you have to unlock them in order. And if you mess up at any point, you have to go back to the beginning. You know locks pretty well. You've seen this before, but you know that this is fairly difficult to unlock. And when you cast Identify, Eddie, you find not a lot, but you find that this is a box that's hard to get into.
Okay.
And
it's is it a lead box at all? Is it like trying to keep something magical in it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it's just like made of steel. It's not particularly like, you're not like, oh, this is it. I mean, all of that the Identify tells you is basically what I just told him.
Okay.
And that it's a very strong box. You can't just like hit it open with a hammer.
Well, I'm going to try and see if I can figure it out.
Okay. So roll Thieves' Tools check. Sleight of hand? Isn't that the same thing?
No, so a Thieves' Tools, if I'm proficient, it just adds proficiency.
Oh, yeah, I would add proficiency because these are locks.
Can I inspire him?
Sure.
And I'll just say, you got this, Cal. You can do it.
Thanks. What do I add for inspiration?
A D6.
At level 1, it's a D6.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I know.
And I rolled a 6.
Let's go.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you unlock the first one pretty easily, but you know that the next one's going to be a little harder because of the nature of the lock. So go ahead and roll another one for me.
In. Okay, I got through the first one. Another slutty 20.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Again.
I love that.
Slutty 20, dirty 20.
Again, with ease, you get through the second one. You're like, okay, I got this.
We're doing good.
Yeah, you're killing it. So you have one more to go.
One more?
Yeah, there's only 3.
This one I rolled a 15.
A 15. Oh, no. So you see... You're trying to like unlock this last one. You're trying to be careful, but you're pretty confident from those first 2. You're like, heck, I got this. And you just move too quickly, and it just...
No! I can't use my inspiration for all those, right? That's not a thing.
No, I
no,
didn't
it's
get
only,
you
you only
another
get
one.
one
That's
time.
okay.
So...
Son of a... I was almost in.
So you can...
We could try...
Do they all lock back
we
up?
could try
They do,
shooting
right?
the lock.
Have you guys tried shooting this lock, Miss Halbert?
I've never had access to a gun, so no.
Not a problem.
But
whoa!
I would be concerned because I don't know what's inside of this, and I don't want that to get destroyed. So
well, we'll make sure we just.
I should hope you're very knowledgeable about guns.
No.
Yeah, we know about guns.
Okay, well, please don't do it in the house.
No, no, we're not
I
gonna
want
do
no
it in
part
the
of this.
Okay,
I don't know
we
if
wouldn't do it in the house.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
Can we
rude.
take this with us, or I don't know if it's like an heirloom or not.
I've never been able to get into it, so honestly, I don't really care. However, if you do get into it, will you at least tell me what it was?
Of course.
Yeah.
Or give it to me if
yeah.
you don't,
I mean,
I don't know, need it.
Yeah, definitely. We'll.
I was close.
You were
Yeah.
close. Yeah, I
got
saw
2.
that. I
Has
know.
anyone got that close before?
Actually, they usually fail after 2.
Yes.
That's the norm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I've been trying to get better and better, but it's very difficult for me.
That's okay. Well, we're getting there.
Is there any other part of the story that you'd like us to share? Anything about your grandfather, or?
No, that's really all I got. Like I said, he was a man of very few words. He just seemed like he'd been through something incredibly traumatic. But I really have no idea the nature of what it was. I'm sorry I can't be more of more help.
No. Thank you for sharing what you have. Full disclosure, we're probably going to be going out on the sea. So, yeah, when we get back, we will let you know our findings.
Okay. Well, I would really appreciate that. It would be nice to know just kind of what old Gramps was even on about all those years ago.
So you mind if we hold on to the box for like a day or so?
No, you can. That's fine.
All right.
Nice, thank you.
We'll be back.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Well, good luck and be safe. I don't know what's out there.
Yeah. Hopefully we figure it out.
Thank you.
Of course.
Have a good day.
No problem.
We'll head out. Should we
I say we shoot it. I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's fun.
really? I don't know. I kind of agree with her. I don't want to damage anything.
Yeah, we got this.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh no.
So we'll just
I'll
take the
hold
box
it in
and-
front of
yeah.
me and you shoot it.
No. Put it down. If
Okay,
you're
we'll
gonna
put
do
it on
this,
the
you gotta
ground.
do
Okay,
it
fine.
right.
Okay.
Put it on the
Put it
ground.
down.
The barrel right up to the lock. And
I
Cal,
don't know.
I don't know. What's the weak
Does
point
that
here?
feel-
Do you think?
Oh gosh.
I don't know. Probably the I don't know, the hook piece. Here's the
Juniper, does
thing.
this feel stupid to you?
You know, most of the things that they do feel stupid to
Oh,
me,
okay.
so it's kind of hard to tell. But
Yeah.
honestly, if Cal isn't good enough at lockpicking, then I guess
Okay.
this
First
is
of all,
what
just
he's
put
got
I
to
got
do.
really close. She said that everyone fails on that one.
Right, but
Yeah.
you didn't even try another time.
I did.
What?
Oh, I didn't try again. I can try again
You
first. Should
literally
I do
gave
that?
up after
Should I
one.
do that?
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I can try it one more time. Or we could just shoot it with this gun that apparently Ace has. Have you been carrying a gun this whole time?
Yeah, he got a
Yeah.
gun.
Oh.
Don't you remember?
Oh, right,
Had
at
one
the-
too.
Right, I wasn't really paying.
Got a
I
gun
was
for
a little
hopeful.
Yeah, I was a little out of it that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Should we?
Let me
Cal-
try and
yeah,
unlock
let's
it
try
one
it
more
one more time.
24.
Yes.
Second
That-
roll. 21.
Yes.
One
And
more.
then-
one more good one.
Inspiration?
Cal, I don't want you to shoot this thing, so you better get this right.
You better get this right.
Okay, that's kind of inspiring, I suppose.
Inspiration through fear.
I rolled a 13.
Oh,
6 plus 2.
Oh man.
Guess we gotta shoot you. I
You-
mean, I
you
guess we
rolled
gotta shoot
so
the
well
lock.
on the first two.
I know, every time.
Sad.
Man.
All right, we shoot it.
Yeah, go for it.
Everyone
What
have
are-
safety goggles. Yep.
What are you gonna aim at?
I'm just gonna put the barrel right up to the keyhole.
Don't
There's
put
not
it
a
up to the
keyhole.
keyhole.
It's 3 padlocks.
Yeah, it's padlock.
Oh, I grossly misunderstood the situation. So I'll just like
Aim it
hold
at
it
the
up
hook.
to the hook of that third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, just of the yeah.
Yeah. Of the
sure.
lock
Okay.
mechanism.
Can you
Shoot.
roll for me? Roll to hit.
16.
Okay. And I'm gonna do something somewhat unconventional. Can you also roll for me? Just roll a d20.
It was good and then it wasn't.
4.
Ooh.
4. Okay. All right. You were just looking for not a natural one. So that's okay. Because when you put a gun up to something metal that close,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of things that can go wrong there. But
Mhm.
somehow it works out for you. And actually, go ahead and roll damage on that.
9.
Okay. So you see the first padlock
Wait,
does.
wrong. 12.
Okay. You see that. Sorry, you were aiming at the third padlock. The third padlock does break off.
Oh, nice. That's the bad one.
That worked like a charm.
Excellent.
All right. You want to just pick the other two?
Yeah, let me see.
So he's not wasting bullets.
I rolled a 13 on the first one.
Yes.
I rolled a 19 on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get
Okay.
through 2.
So it unlocks.
Hey, we did it.
You have to kind of like pry it a little bit open because the metal's been
Sure.
kind of
Yeah, that's
bent
fine.
around the whatever. So you're kind of like, yeah, okay, I gotta, okay. And you flip it open, and inside you see about
A car key.
a foot and a half, 2 feet long. You just see a single feather.
Ooh.
And this feather is, it's black, mostly black. It's like this velvety like sheen of black. It's a beautiful feather, and you're like, this is how old? It looks beautiful, in perfect condition. And so yeah, it's got this beautiful velvety black right up against where the little I don't know the proper term, but the little middle thing, like right up against that, you see that it's a little bit white in there. And on part of it, you can actually see there's like actually roll me perception checks.
Ooh, not bad.
18.
11.
18.
Okay. So Ace and Eddie, you guys see on that white, there's just like a little bit of splattered red, which using your brains, you would figure out looks kind of like there's like a little blood on this feather.
Guys, I'm using my brain here.
Say it again.
I'm using my brain here, and you know what I'm thinking?
Mm-mm.
Thinking that a little bit of red on that feather?
Mm-hmm.
Probably blood.
Do you think that this feather is from whatever they encountered?
Maybe
I think
it's,
Eddie's using her brain too.
Well, maybe
Yes.
it's a bird
Yes,
and
that's
not
what I usually
a sea
do.
monster.
A
Yeah.
sea pheasant.
Or maybe it's a sea monster with feathers.
Ooh.
It could be.
Could be either. Could be a bird.
Do
could
you
be
know
a
what kind
plane.
of bird this belongs to, Ace?
Let's see. And Ace will kind of pick up the feather and just like flap it and just try to remember birds that he's encountered.
What is a bird?
Yeah.
Can
And,
you?
you
remember
know, if
birds.
they have feathers.
Okay.
So by moving this feather around, maybe he can
So are you trying to
recognize
use?
the movement, and he'll hold it up and see how it like glints in the sun and just like
All right. So you can roll
He'll
either a history check.
smell it. He'll sniff the feather.
You can roll either a history check to remember or like a nature check to kind of get the, I don't know, general vibe.
Yeah, nature tracks. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So this bird you see, or this feather rather, you're kind of like waving it in the wind and trying to like remember what kind of animal may have had this. You definitely don't. You're like this feather reminds you of like an eagle or an owl. It's kind of similar in like shape and form. However, you've never seen an eagle or an owl this big. You can I mean, this is about a 2-foot long feather, and you're like, that's weird. I've never seen a feather this large. And you also, because you got a dirty 20 there, you can tell this is one of the smaller feathers that would be on this bird.
Ooh.
It because of the type of the type of material that the feather is made of. It's one of the under ones for warmth. It's not for flying. So that's what you gather.
Interesting. So this is like a large.
It's like a pigeon
It's
or
like
perhaps a penguin.
It's like a big bird.
You guys, do you think it's another rock?
I think.
Oh my
A
god!
what?
I don't
hope
want
it's not another
I
rock.
hope it's not. That was so scary.
Oh no, because I've seen a rock and I would know if this was a rock. This seems like more of just a large
no.
eagle
But something
or
like
owl.
that?
It could be something like a rock.
I mean, the Whirlwind said find.
I mean,
Find
we're
Keeya.
talking a 1.5 foot, and this is one of the small feathers. So
Oh, gosh.
this is a
So what do we do after we find it, though?
well.
That's a great question. Do
Kill
we just
it.
run away? Wait, who
Yeah.
said we had to kill it?
I don't know. Puts his gun away.
I definitely don't think we should kill it. I mean, remember with the rock, if we had tried to kill that bird, we wouldn't have had such a beautiful time speaking with
We would have
it.
feasted for weeks.
Ace.
No, I bonded with
I'm
that bird. I wish I
kidding.
could find that bird again.
We would have
Well,
only fed ourselves for 1
so I
week
guess
max.
oh gosh. So I guess we want to try and go and make friends with it. That's the goal.
yeah,
think
we'll
the
make
goal
friends with the
should
bird.
be-
Yeah.
Make friends, or at least even just spot it from a distance would probably be the best thing.
Yeah,
Sure.
true.
You can just find it and be like, there it is.
Yeah.
Let's find the board.
They board my board.
My board.
All right, let's go back to the docks and see if we can find a captain. Then.
Yeah, we need a
I say we
captain.
get on the ocean
Sure.
because I think this is gonna be more than one day.
Yeah.
Should we
in the
show
water.
people this feather, or should we keep it a secret?
Secret feather.
I think we should keep it secret.
We got to tell the lady though, the halberd lady.
just in case there's part of the crew that really is nervous about it, and then they want to like mutiny.
But what if they know what
or-
this is?
Well, we'll have to feel it
true.
out. We'll have to take some time and read the room and see.
Yeah,
see
let's
what they
That's
think
a good
about
idea.
legends. See
let's
what they
ask
think
them
about
about
monsters.
Good call.
Yeah. Should we go ahead and give her the book back now, or I mean the box
The
back?
box without
Yeah.
the feather?
Let's see if we can fix this lock real quick. I feel bad.
Nah. That lock's been a pain for her anyways.
That's true.
Let's just leave the box on the front porch
Okay.
open.
Okay.
I'll write
You
a little
just
note
bring
that
the feather
says
back
it
later.
was a feather.
Nice.
You can bring it back later.
We'll
Okay.
come back when we have final news of what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't know what it is yet.
Right.
All right.
All right, so you head back over there. It's really only like, I don't know, it's probably like midday at this point. Maybe like almost noon. It hasn't you got here in the morning, you haven't been doing a ton. And yeah, you see the same sight that you saw before, a bunch of people loading up ships and unloading ships and all kinds of just general hubbub going on. What'd you like to do?
I want to try and look around and see if I can spot a ship that looks like it's in good condition with an interesting crew. Like I don't want to. I don't know about y'all, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to go with that naval ship. I'd rather go on a smaller vessel with some more interesting people. Those are the
Well,
people that I feel like are generally the better sailors,
I
right?
would rather go on the most seaworthy ship. I don't know about you. I'm just trying to think like a captain here for no particular reason. Cal, what are you thinking?
Well, as captain, you can think like one, but you're not. As the captain,
Takes
here's
one to
just
think
so
like
here's
one.
my
unkind
thought process.
sometimes.
I'm not being
No.
unkind. I'm just stating facts.
Yeah.
And remember who had your back about all of the gunner stuff. Okay, let's remember.
Wow.
Remember who had the gun.
Okay. Yeah, I know, and I don't think you should.
think we've all been
Anyways,
together
What were
for
you
too
going to
long.
say?
here's what I am going to say. I first off, I kind of agree with Eddie in the terms that, like, you know, if you're in a storm, you know, like the grungy dudes that have seen some crap. Those are the
Yeah.
ones you want on your ship, you
Yeah.
know? However, I also don't think that we should go out on a canoe. So,
I
you
agree.
know,
I
I think we
agree.
need to find a good
Agreeing
mix.
with me is what he said.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's so I'm kind of in the middle.
All right.
And as the captain, I say
Ugh.
we.
You know you can't be the captain with whoever we join, right?
Well, we'll talk about that once we get
I
there.
mean, unless you want to buy your own boat.
That could be cool. We could save up for
What
that.
you have? What 2 gold?
No, What do you
He
mean?
probably
no,
has
I have.
one.
I have 13 or 12 gold.
So you lied
So you can
to
buy
that
a small
shopkeeper?
dinghy.
First off, I didn't lie to her. I just wanted to. I
you
didn't want
did.
to
You
tell
said
her that
I have 5 gold.
Right, that's the amount I had willing to spend for.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't going to spend all of my money on a pipe.
Okay.
Not worth.
I look around and I look for a ship that would fit the description of seaworthy as well as has character.
All right, roll a perception check.
I want to look for the one with interesting NPCs.
yeah.
Oh, man.
16.
I'm going to look for someone selling snacks along the shoreline.
Okay.
Or seashells.
you-
Named Sally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where she sells
Well, Sally
seashells
By the seashore.
by the
She
seashore.
never had a name.
Yes,
Did
she
she?
did.
Sally sells
Seashells
seashells
by
I thought
the
it was
seashore.
just she sells.
No.
And
It's
it's like
both.
I thought it
Sally
was-
sells whatever.
She sells
be
seashells
Susie.
by the seashore.
Yeah, you didn't say
It could
right.
be-
You didn't say right.
She
I said
sells
seashells.
seashells by
she
the
sells
seashore.
seashells by the seashore.
If Sally sells seashells by the seashore,
Oh, that
then
one looks
how
good.
Sally, shut up.
Roll a perception check, Ace, for a snack shack.
For snacks.
For a snack shack. Gotta have those snacks when we're out in the ocean.
Yeah. I rolled a
We
12.
need some
Doritos?
we need some fruit. We don't want to get scurvy.
Oh, right. We need oranges.
And they don't believe in rum
Pineapples.
here, so that won't help you.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
I love that
for
they drink
snacks.
gin. Cracks me
They all
up.
have G&Ts
Yeah.
and martinis.
Big G&T crew. Okay, so
I'm a G&T pirate.
Eddie, you are you're looking around and you see a number of ships that honestly fit your description that are kind of ragtag and whatever, but as you're walking around, you come upon a ship called the Fairweather Feather.
The Fairweather Feather, that's right up our alley.
That really is.
because of the
It's
because
like
of the
fate.
thing.
Yeah.
I go up to it. I start walking up to it.
You see a captain on board. You see a nice huge hat with like some beautiful feathers coming out of the back of the the pirate hat.
Wait, I go up
Amazing.
to Eddie and I whisper, I'm like,
What?
yo, low key, if this is the kind of guy that just like loves feathers, he might be down to trade this feather
He looks like he
to
loves
take us out there.
feathers.
We could maybe we can make barter the feather for
I can make
the
this sound like the
For
rarest
passage.
feather in the
passage to
world.
the thing. But,
But
like we
we
pay him
should
after we come
see-
back. I'm not saying we. But
Well-
I mean, they're not just going to take us out to find the sea monster. Because again, he might think this thing's hilarious, but he might think it's the most horrifying evil in the world.
True. Okay, so we'll keep that in our back pocket
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
case. Just in case.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, good captain.
And you see turning. You see.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, captain, my
Good captain, master and commander.
You see turn around. A woman turns around and says, "Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
ma'am to you."
Yes, Captain, ma'am.
Way to go, Eddie.
So many assume that I'm male, and it's rather offensive.
I think it's the beard that.
beard. No, there's no beard.
There
on
is
this
a beard
woman.
there.
No, stop. There's no beard. I refuse.
I am so sorry. That was just
That's Captain L.V. Keats to you.
Who?
Captain L.V. Keats.
One more time.
No.
We're all the way down at the bottom of the ship. We
I
can't
walk
hear you
up.
yelling
I
up there.
walk up. Captain Keats, thank you so much. I am so sorry. I apologize. We are a humble group of travelers and adventurers. We are creating an anthology
Eddie,
of
you have to
local. I
You
bow.
don't. You do not have to bow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I
Way
don't
to
know
go,
the
Eddie.
customs.
You didn't have to bow.
So, go. And I kind of like stomp on his foot. So we are a traveling group of adventurers. We are creating an anthology of local legends, and we are looking for a ship that would be willing to go take us aboard as we seek some of these legends out on the open sea.
And what legends would these be?
You ever heard of
Well-
the Keeya
Yeah.
The Keeya.
or Keeya?
Of course, I've heard of Keeya. Everyone's heard of Keeya.
Okay. Are you terrified
So
of Keeya?
I assume
or
that
you
you're
think
a
it's, like, really
skeptic,
funny?
or-
I'm not terrified
Yeah.
of many things. I also don't think it's funny. I think that all legends are steeped in some sort of reality. However, I have no idea what the reality here is. But if you want to go looking for it, that's fine, but it'll cost you significantly.
Well,
What do you
we can pay with our services aboard. As are you in need of a cabin boy? And I point to Cal.
In fact,
He's real good with a mop.
that's
The most efficient mop
Well,
artist
that's
we've
not-
ever
He can
seen.
That's not
definitely
true.
he,
I don't know
he
what
can
a
work
mop
the
is.
poop deck.
I
can
don't know.
swap,
I don't
you
even
can
know what
poop
that
on the-
is. I don't.
don't even
I've
know what
always
that
saw
is.
myself as more of a directorial manager position,
Okay.
kind of like
I've
a
seen him more as
captain.
like a janitorial
Listen,
manager.
Well,
I
Captain-
generally
Captain
find that the men who think that they are suited for captain positions or managerial positions are best started as cabin boys.
well, right. That's
So you
most.
should definitely
You can
take
be
him
the-
That
on.
wouldn't be
He
me.
is an excellent,
I think
excellent
I think that
apprentice.
makes sense to me.
That
I-
wouldn't be me though.
really.
I think you can
Yeah.
be the captain of the cabin.
In
And if-
fact,
Boy.
you will be the captain of the cabin. Meaning you need to keep it clean.
I'm not a
Great.
great
How does that
cleaner.
sound to you?
I'm kind of a messy guy. You don't want
Again,
me there.
fastest mop in the west and the
Okay.
east.
Okay.
I don't even know what a mop is,
Okay.
to be honest.
So here's my real question
Never
for
learned of this
all
guy.
of you.
I have a maid at home, so
Uh-huh.
I've never cleaned.
Okay.
Yeah, he's made homes too. He's real good.
Okay.
What?
So what experience on ships do each of you have? What can you offer to me?
Well, we have over here. We have our lovely companion Juniper is excellent with cannon operation. She has an
I am, it's true.
experienced powdered monkey and master gunnery.
I am.
I myself am an excellent navigator. I am adept at reading the stars and can read a map and travel us to where we need to go.
You can travel us. That's
Well,
really
I
nice.
can navigate us. Excuse me. I'm
course,
sorry. I'm a little
naturally.
nervous. I don't do job interviews very often.
Ah.
And over here we have our other companion, Ace, who is excellent at climbing and would be a wonderful fit for any crew working the mast.
Yeah, and name a knot and I can tie it. And he'll
Now-
do the thing where he takes a rope and like one of those like metal like double hooky things that are on like the edge of a dock.
Yes.
You know, so he'll like do the
The
thing
metal
where like
hooky
he
thing.
like loops it and then does the thing where like without even bending down he like makes it go like back and forth like like twisting over itself and
Yeah.
makes that nice little secure knot. Yeah.
Now that is a skill I can use on this ship. Welcome aboard.
Also,
we would
a
happily
heck of a
pay you-
marksman.
Yes,
But
that
you
is
say so
very
myself.
true.
Okay.
We would happily pay you with our services and earn our keep on the ship.
Well, as long as you're willing to at least learn, you don't strike me as people who are necessarily excellent at these jobs, but if you're willing to learn, I will allow you upon this ship. How does that sound specifically to you? Cal, was it?
Yes. Thank you for remembering
Carl?
my name. My
Carl?
friend June couldn't remember it all morning.
Oh. Well, you must be a bad friend to her then.
I'm not. I feel like I'm a good friend. I'm the only one that stood out for her so far this trip.
And Juniper goes, okay, listen, I've been having it was a long week at work. He's a very good friend.
Thank you.
And he's very
And
good
So
at
are
cleaning.
you
definitely
willing to
deserve
learn?
some. Well, it depends on what I'm learning. Because here's the thing. Again, I don't really clean. I feel like maybe that's more of a more of an
he's
ace
really
thing.
downplaying it.
Or
Well, no better
Eddie probably
time
cleans.
than the present to
Well-
learn how to clean. Eddie, of course, I would love to have you as a navigator. We'll teach you that.
Thank you so much. I'm honored.
Listen, you may move on from cabin boy. We'll see.
I hate this. I hate this so much. This is the worst day of my life.
All right, well, hurry aboard if you need any final provisions or anything. We don't have a lot, so gather whatever material things you may need.
Yes, we are. Let's go. Let's go, everyone.
And I just kind of like look at Eddie with like kind of angry eyes, and I just like lip sync. I'm just like, I'll kill you, or I'm gonna kill you.
Eddie just smiles and walks confidently up onto the deck of the ship.
Okay, so you're up on the ship. The Captain Elvie begins kind of shouting out some orders and shouts to you guys. You guys just stay put, stay out of the way. I'll show you what to do once we're on the seas.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So she shouts out orders and, raise the anchor, drop the sails.
Drop the sails.
Sitting there with his mom, just like yeah.
Just like a second behind, just saying
Hard to starboard.
hard starboard.
If you don't mind maybe not repeating everything I say, I would really appreciate that.
Just making sure that they hear it.
Yes. Excellent. Okay.
Making sure they know what to do.
Navigator, are you aware of which way we are going?
Navigator Eddie.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you.
We just need, I need a star chart, an updated star chart. I don't have one for this area.
There's one in the captain's quarters. You're welcome to go and find it.
Yes, ma'am.
Great day for sailing. Great day.
Which? So what exactly is our destination? Do you have a direction? Is there anything in particular?
The Reaper's Star.
The Reaper's Star.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
And I go and I find it on the star chart, and then I use the compass, and then I want to try and direct the ship.
What's that thing called?
The compass.
No, the star thing.
Star Trek.
Oh,
It's called a.
Yes. Shoot, I don't remember what it's called.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
Star
Sextant.
compass.
Yeah.
What?
Isn't it called a sextant?
Yes, it's called a sextant.
Don't give me that face. It's literally called a sextant.
Josiah gave him a face.
You both gave a face, you fool. Do you know what I'm talking
Seamen
about?
I
use
walk up-
sextants
I
all
walk
the
up-
time.
That sounds like
Wow.
where you
good
don't
one,
want to be
Laura.
at the campsite.
Seasoned
Wow.
seamen know how to use a sextant.
It's
I
true.
walk up to the table where Eddie and Captain, whatever her name is, who I don't even care to learn, with my hands behind my... I lean the mop that I was probably handed against the wall, and I just kind of walk up with my hands behind my back, pretending to know what they're doing when I have zero idea.
Excellent.
But just kind of standing next to her.
Can you roll a performance check for me?
15.
All right, so you blend in well. You're kind of just like nodding along at the right times and whatnot. You're doing it. So the Reaper Star, you say?
For start.
Yes, ma'am.
Probably right there. No.
No, that's west.
Well,
We're trying to go more.
And what's this one
northeast.
here? What's this one? That's probably it.
The star?
This that I'm pointing to right here.
The star.
That yes.
Do you
that's-
know this one, Eddie? Actually,
I think. Well, I don't.
And this large one.
What? You're just pointing to items on the map, Calgo.
Cal, that's the pen. That's the pen, Cal.
that's called a compass rose. All right, so towards the Reaper Star.
The
I've
Reaper
actually
Star.
not sailed out this way very often, so I'm
Interesting.
eager to see what the seas may bring us.
Interesting. You don't sail that much, I guess.
I sail a lot, but there's not a lot out this way. This is east. If we want to go any sort of towards any other ports, it's west. So east has been rather unexplored as of yet. So
Good to hear. Good to
I'm
hear.
eager
Well,
to see.
then that is a good sign. That means we probably will find something, considering that nothing has
Keeya.
been found. Yes.
Do you
Good
all
work,
know any
Juniper.
information about what Keeya is?
Well,
yes. No.
we
not
would
really.
love to know what your thoughts on the legend is.
I have heard very little, other than the most feared captain of the seas in that day disappeared. And the only person to survive was the cabin boy. So, hey, you're in luck, Cal. You may just survive if we go down. Cabin boy.
Yeah, that's right. You're working the safest job on this vessel.
And
So-
all that the cabin boy said was Keeya and looked very afraid. So that's really all I mean, the legend is very sparse as it goes in terms of legends.
Safe job, and you can look forward to telling incoherent stories later.
We'll, yeah, that's pretty much what we know. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Well, good work, everyone. Let's get back to work.
Can you roll a deception check, please?
me.
Group deception check, I think. If you're all kind of nodding along.
17.
8.
12.
12.
12, Odin.
12.
12.
12.
Yeah, my waffle.
She just nods. All right, well, I suppose we're all going to find out together. So you guys sail in that general direction for a few hours. Eddie, as you're helping to kind of be the navigator, why don't you go ahead, and Captain Elvie is going to roll one as well, but why don't you go ahead and roll, would that be a survival check in terms of like direction?
I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, roll a survival check. I'll do the same.
Yeah. I was not the person to take over the navigator because my survival is not good.
Could be survival, could be like intelligence, just like straight up.
You know, my intelligence isn't that good either. It's really my charisma.
Oh, right, because you're born.
And I just convince myself that I'm good at other
Right,
things when
right.
I'm really not.
Right.
9. Oh, no. No, that is a 9.
So, yeah, you guys sail on for really the rest of the day. You're sailing in the general direction. You're trying to follow the Reaper's star. Captain Elvie says, you know, the wind is really not in our favor today. It's very slow going, and we don't even know where our final destination is. So this might be an odd journey for us here. But I say, why don't you all go below decks for the night? I'll stay up, and we'll see where we get to in the morning.
Yes, Captain. I'm going to do an insight check just to make sure she's above board
Above board.
in 2 senses. 13. Not great.
13. Okay, she seems fine. She seems good. She's
Okay.
just like, yeah, go to bed.
All right, everyone. I'm going to
Um,
go.
Juniper's like, I don't know that we've ever actually stayed overnight during one of these missions, have we?
Well, we did an Old Hopeful. Remember,
Yeah,
we stayed
couple days
camped at the
ago.
mountains.
And then the guy came, and then I poisoned him. and the
That's
whole thing.
right.
That was like 2 days ago, or a few weeks ago.
I completely forgot about that. You know, the sea is just doesn't really sit well with me.
You don't like the
It
sea?
doesn't?
Well, no, it's nice. It's beautiful, but I don't know. I think it's getting to me. Maybe I've got scurvy.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got to eat an orange. Some fruit.
Ace, did you bring oranges? Did you ever get snacks?
I don't know if I did or not.
Ace, you seem to remember that your plan was to go and look for a snack shack, but you completely forgot.
Oh,
Huh.
I guess I just forgot to get snacks.
That's all right.
Any conversations you guys want to have before bed or anything?
I think at one point before going to sleep, Eddie's gonna ask Cal. She's gonna be like, "Hey, so like, I'm not stupid, so I don't know how to ask this, but like, your parents,
Mm-hmm.
like, my mom's a cop, so I know."
Yeah, I know your mom pretty well. That's not weird.
No, but I mean, she knows what's up with your family.
Sure.
So I'm just saying, you can talk to us about that if you want. I know you keep lying about your parents and stuff, but
What does your mom know about my family?
Well, she knows that they're very influential people, and she knows that they're very smart people. And then you've said some stuff about them. And I kind of just put two and two together. So I don't think she knows everything, but I think I have a theory. And I think I'm right.
Which is?
I think that you guys are in witness protection program.
Juniper,
You can tell us if you want to.
Juniper sighs and just kind of sits back and watches. She just
I like roll over. I assume we're in like those hammocks.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
oh yes, 100%.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
I like roll over and look down to wherever Eddie's is, and I'm like, I never thought anyone would figure it out.
Well, I'm really smart. So I just wanted to tell you that whatever's going on, we're here for you.
I look at her, and then I kind of like look up at this. I'd like dramatically look up at the. I lay on my back. I lay on my back and just look up at the ceiling, and I'm like, it was 20 years ago. Things were going hard for my parents. They were just trying to make ends meet. They went down to Bully's Bagels place, family.
Yeah, on the main strip.
Yep,
Yeah.
on the main strip. Love those bagels. Good bagels.
Didn't my mom arrest you there?
No. Different guy. And they used to go down there a lot because they put out the bagels from yesterday for $1 a piece, so they were very affordable. They were in there, and they saw something that they never thought they'd see. They witnessed a murder. It was tough. It was hard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it was a whole thing. My mom, I think I've brought up before. My mom, I said to you guys once, way back, probably don't even remember. When we met that wizard, I was like, oh, maybe my mom, killed someone who we knew or whatever. Well, that's because on that day, my dad was hit over the back of the head with a gun, unconscious, and my mom did the unthinkable, something that she hoped she would never do, and she took a bread knife directly to the man's throat who was robbing the shop and killed him before he could hurt anyone else. He had a gun, so she had to do. I know,
Goodness.
and so we've never been the same. Now, granted, because of that, the government offered us a lot of money for just damages and things, and we won in a kind of a lawsuit situation. I don't know the details, but yeah, where we try to give back as much as we can, because we deep down, my parents feel they don't deserve what they have. It kind of came
Yeah.
through trauma, and they know that other people deserve more than they do. So
Yeah.
they're not the take kind of parents. They're not the
okay.
take. they're not greedy. They try to be generous with their money. So
you guys are part of a WITSEC program then?
yeah.
So is your real name even Cal? Oh my gosh, do you have a different name?
No, I will say that my real name is Cal. I
Oh.
don't. That's kind of weird to me. I've never wanted to be the fake ones.
You could get kicked out of that program if you use your real name.
Well, I don't know.
I've read a lot about it. My dad, he prosecutes different situations.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he
like
knows.
what kind? Like a lawyer?
Yeah, he's a prosecutor. That's why I'm in pre-law right now.
What kind of things does he prosecute?
He does. I mean, he's done a few criminal things, but it's mostly just like, it's mostly like, fiduciary crime.
Fiduciary?
For all the douchebags.
For all the douchebags, I think is what it's called.
The fiduciary. It's mostly like, embezzlement and different fiduciary crimes and things like that. It's really boring stuff.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
But he was a criminal prosecutor when he started out.
Oh.
That's why he knows about it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, yeah,
So-
I mean, I kind of use my real name, but, or maybe I don't. He kind of just looks at you. Maybe it's not. Oh.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure. Yeah, I gotta roll a deception check.
15.
Dirty 20.
Oy. She believes it.
I
Totally.
I just want you to know that Juniper rolled a natural 20.
Oh, dang it.
that tracks.
Yeah, it does. It very much tracks.
Yeah.
She just sits there and kind of chuckles to herself, but she doesn't do anything.
Well, Cal, I just want you to know you can trust us. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
He's still just kind of like, he rolls back to staring at the ceiling. He's like, you're a good friend, Eddie. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Cal.
You're really smart.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Guys, check this out. And you look over and and Ace is doing that thing where you pull your hammock real tight and you're like spin to like go upside, like roll over constantly, like upside down.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Juniper just sighs. I love you guys. This is such a weird thing that we all do.
June, you want to tell like a ghost story or something?
A ghost story?
Yeah.
Why me?
You could.
I don't know.
You just seem like you're
seem
doing
like-
a lot of the talking.
Yeah,
tonight.
you've been.
I don't know.
Yeah, you seem pretty talkative today, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Feel like you've come up with a good story right about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
haven't
could tell
done
us
that
a
in a
story
while.
about how you
Yeah,
killed
just do
someone.
it just off the dome.
Yeah,
you know?
tell
Just
us
make
about
one
how
up.
you killed that person.
Or that.
Do you want me to tell you a real story?
Wait, did you not actually? Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. You want a real one? I don't know. I don't know if you guys could handle it, honestly.
We can
handle it.
it.
I just
Ace
killed
is
someone
still
the other
spinning.
day.
Yeah,
We
we can handle anything.
We survived the Wild West
That's right.
All right.
and a rock
Yeah.
and a scary granny.
That's true.
I think we can deal
That's
with
true.
a lot.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Once upon a time. Well, once upon a time, I was living out in a village, out in one of the northern forests, outside of Woodbine, pretty far away actually, pretty far north. And we were living there, and
Sorry, sleep. What? Sorry. It's we are supposed to be going to bed. Anyway,
okay,
sorry.
I don't want to tell you my story anymore.
No, I'm sorry.
No. I want to hear it.
Cal.
I'll try and I'll stay awake.
You know what? No, I don't even care. I'm just gonna tell Eddie a story.
Yeah.
And Ace,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
who is still spinning in his hammock.
Ace is fast asleep.
Oh, but still spinning. No, he fell asleep with it upside down.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
facing down.
He's like a coon.
Yeah.
But he's gonna fall out. Oh, all right.
In the middle of the night, there's just a. He's like, oh.
So we were in our village, and we were. It was one of the days I was making up another potion with some of the leaves that I had gathered in the woods. It was some of our potions we made that could help restore health. And in that area, there weren't a lot of potions like that. So they were really valuable. So every time we worked on them, we had like a few of my brothers would help like stand guard and be nearby, just in case, because they're really valuable and really powerful. And so, and then from really far away, we heard this like trumpet, like battle horn thing, and none of us had ever heard it before, and we were really scared, and we weren't really sure what was going on, but, you know, my brothers stayed keeping watch and weren't sure, and then all of a sudden, these arrows started coming in from the forest, like out of the trees. I'm not even sure where they were coming from. It was really scary and really came out of nowhere, but we had trained for this, unfortunately, and, you know, we had learned how to defend ourselves, so when all the archers started dropping out of the trees, we had to protect ourselves and the potions and everything, so we started fighting, and you know, well, yeah, I had to protect myself, so I had to kill some of them, and it was really sad and it was really awful, but at the end, after, you know, the battle was over, some of my brothers had died, and some of the other families in the village had died, but, you know, we don't believe that killing is okay, unless you kind of have to, and so we ended up taking all of the bodies of our friends and our family, and even the people who attacked us, and we performed our regular ceremony of there was we were near the ocean, and so we would send the bodies out on the ocean, and we would fill these little tiny canoes with lots of different herbs and things like that, so that it would smell good when we burned it. And so we burned the canoes and sent them off. And so, yeah, anyway, we killed a lot of people that day, but we had to. So, yep, that's it.
Gosh. Wow, I'm sorry, June.
It's okay. And that was only the first time it happened. It happened a lot. That's why we ended up moving into the city. So.
It was you and was it a druid tribe or where?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were a whole tribe. We were mostly goblins. There were a couple other families that were there. We had one tiefling family, and we had a few humans and things, but mostly goblins. And we all got along well, and we all knew nature. It was really lovely, and I miss it a lot. But yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that when you were a kid.
It's okay.
Yikes.
But yeah, so I have killed some people, and I know it's not really a scary ghost story. It's just like real life, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Well, you're not alone now.
Yeah, Cal, you've killed somebody.
And then Edna does a little look like, oh, maybe that wasn't the right thing to say.
Cal is pretending to be asleep, but I think he's listening.
Can I like roll any like insight or perception?
I mean, I guess so. He's like tucked in his bunk, kind of facing away from you guys.
Okay, so you can't really
just
tell.
kind of pretending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he's laying there and just kind of considering. He listened to the story, but more considering the honesty. Kind of just like, oh, that was nice. Maybe I should do that sometime.
Nice. Good. Okay.
But doesn't respond to
Okay.
when you said that.
Well, on that lovely note, I guess I'm going to go to sleep. I'm sorry if that scared you.
No, you didn't. It's okay.
But don't worry about me, Eddie. I'm okay. That's just a part of life. I think Cal just totally missed the story. He's just dead asleep. And she's going to hop down out of her hammock and flip him over so that he doesn't fall out.
You mean Ace?
I'm sorry. What did I call you,
said
Cal?
Cal, yeah.
I meant Ace. Sorry.
Yeah. Ace Ace is he rolled a natural 1 Constitution, so he's definitely asleep.
Okay, cool.
He's just
So she'll
a
just
brick.
I like to think you fall asleep with like your face facing down.
Yeah.
So like she like goes and flips you over so you don't fall out in
Cute.
the middle of the night.
I love it. June is just like totally the group mom. It's so cute.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys all fall asleep. And it's honestly not very hard. Cal or Ace is obviously already asleep, but for the other three, it's pretty easy to fall asleep because these hammocks are kind of swaying gently along with the waves, and so you fall right asleep, and it's kind of lovely. Yeah. At some point in the night, you actually, can everybody roll a Constitution check?
A check or a save?
I'm trying to see if you would wake up to
Yes.
something that's going to happen. Would that be a Constitution check?
I think that's...
Kind of up to you.
Yeah, we can do
Could be
Constitution
either
check.
or.
Okay, just do a check.
A con save is like if we're against it.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to wake up.
Yeah, no, and that's not quite it, so.
11.
17. 14.
Okay, so Cal, you startle awake all of a sudden, and you're not really sure why. But you swear you heard something in a dream or something, but that you're awake and you kind of lay there for a second like, what did I hear? Did I just jump awake? What's going on? And from really far away, you just hear,
I open my eyes and I kind of look around, and I look at Ace. I start going, Ace.
Yeah.
Ace.
Okay. Yeah. What?
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
Do you know what this bird is? Do you know what that is? Any idea?
Let me see if I have an idea.
rolling a nature check.
I don't have any idea what that is.
Okay, guys. June.
What?
June.
What?
There's a bird outside. There's another bird outside. There's a bird outside. Do you know what that is?
I don't know.
It could be the bird.
Wait, let me listen again.
Should we let Eddie sleep?
I think she seems so peaceful.
Yeah, she seems
It's
like
just
she's...
a bird. Birds are
It's just a
normal.
bird.
aren't
We
they?
should probably let her sleep.
Oh, I hate when she talks in her sleep.
It is fine.
Shh. Listen.
I can't tell, but I don't think that's important right now.
I just think. Oh, there it is again.
There it is again. Okay.
And from above deck, you hear,
Okay, let's tiptoe out of this room so that Eddie can sleep.
Eddie, wake up! Eddie, wake
No.
up! The captain's calling us. I think.
I grab my
Captain
rope and I
Elvie.
run up.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go. Gotta move on.
What'd you just call
What'd
me?
you just call me?
Idiots,
joke.
all of you.
Run up to the top of the deck,
Captain Elvie
rubbing the sleep from my eyes.
shouts. You see, the sea has become considerably more
Stormy.
wavy. It's the only word in my brain right now.
Rough.
Rough, thank you. There's a lot more waves now, whatever, and you can see, she's just shouted land ho, and you can actually see right above, right in front of you, there's some land. And she goes, well, good morning, sleepyheads, and you can see the sun is just barely starting to peek over the horizon. There's land here. I don't know if anyone ever knew there was. But I hear some strange bird. Have you heard? Did you hear it from down there?
Oh yeah, we heard it.
A bird. You guys heard a bird?
A bird.
I heard a bird.
Well, maybe we should go check it out. Maybe it could be something.
Like a bird.
Do you?
That's a great idea, Eddie.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm sorry, I'm still waking up.
here,
Have you ever heard
see-
of this kind of bird? Did you ever hear this call before?
I don't recognize this call at all, but it sounds large. I mean, I can hear it from. I don't know where it is, but I can hear it, and I don't see it, so it makes me think it's a pretty big bird. I don't know. Maybe should we just head towards this land and see if we can see anything?
That sounds
Yes.
good to me.
Here, see,
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I have a couple of spy glasses, and she passes them out to the group of you, and see if you see anything on the horizons.
Cal, that's backwards. Cal, that's backwards.
Dang it! I rolled a 5.
You can't even find the ocean. You're like, you're looking
11.
straight up, and you're like, where do I look? 11. Okay.
Yes.
I closed my eye in the spyglass with the other one open. I'm like, I don't see anything.
Yep. Yep. No, the other eye, Cal. The other eye.
Why does it matter which eye? It's a telescope.
Yeah, I just switched the.
Oh no, you have to open. Oh, Cal. You know what?
I'm doing.
You're doing a great job.
11.
You kind of look towards the land, and you can see there's some movement happening on the land.
There's movement.
There's movement.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
What is that?
It looks like
I
movement.
can't tell. All right, we're
Something's
going.
moving.
We're heading
Something's
that
moving.
way. Let's see if we can see. Maybe this is your mysterious monster thing. I'm not really sure.
Could this be?
Thank you,
Keeya?
Captain. Let's go. All right. You guys want to
Everyone
take
to
a...
their posts. Listen to me. Here we go. Batten down the
Cal.
hatches.
Don't
Cal,
listen to
Cal.
him at all,
There's
ever.
no
He is
hatches,
not.
and you don't batten any.
Nothing needs
down
Nothing
the
needs
hatches.
battens.
Captain, do you have a rowboat that we can take
Yes,
and get
I
this
do.
guy
as
off
soon
board?
as we get close enough.
What?
We're gonna get on a rowboat
Go ahead and raise one of the sails
and get you off the ship because she's gonna throw you overboard.
Whoa,
otherwise.
whoa, hey now. I don't need to be thrown off.
Hey, nah.
Well, you're throwing us all off.
So
right
some
now.
of the ship hands raise one of the sails. You guys kind of start to slow down a little bit. She what is it? Weigh anchor is the one where you raise it though, right? Drop
the
anchor. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Drop the anchor.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways.
And she drops the anchor and she goes, "All right, there's a rowboat on the back. If you guys want to go ashore, you're welcome to."
I go, okay, gang, quick huddle. Quick huddle.
Okay.
All we need to do is find this thing. So as long as we see it, that counts, right?
Yeah, I think
it's kind of hard to know.
I think
but-
so.
Oh.
It's
we just have to
difficult because
find
we're
it.
nowhere near the door, so
That
we
is
can't tell if
true.
it's worked. But
Oh,
I
that
Well,
mean,
don't
it
we-
just says fine.
Do we have the
It's true.
book? We brought the book with
Oh,
us,
that's
right?
true. Maybe it'll
Oh,
check.
yeah.
So
Check
it
sometimes
off
it
or
can
something.
tell us, right?
I
We've
pull
done
it
that
out of my
before.
book or my bag.
Okay, it
I
still
have it here.
says find Keeya still.
Okay, I close it and I put it back in my bag. I didn't really need to do that, but I just did it. You know, due
Okay, it
diligence.
still says the same thing.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's always good to verify.
That
you
is
know?
true. That is
Yeah.
true. Okay,
Yeah.
break.
Okay. So feel free to take the rowboat ashore if you'd like. I'm not really sure what you're gonna find, but I'm not going aboard ashore.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess that's
Let's
time.
Um,
Anyone know how to row?
I need to go. I think
I
I
know how
left
to
something.
row.
I think I left some. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go into the captain's cabin real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Can I do a little perception check to see if there's any like super valuable in there that she would not leave without?
Okay.
I'm trying to find a piece of leverage
sure.
so that she
sure.
doesn't leave us behind.
Go ahead and roll perception or investigation, maybe.
Bad. 4.
4. Okay. You see the sextant is sitting there on the table. Because that's just been out. You
On the table?
Yeah, on the map. Oh gosh, just.
And you also see there's like a little satchel that has some gold pieces in it.
I don't think any of this would keep her from. I don't want to be annoying. Okay, I go back out. I don't take anything, because I don't want to antagonize her. I just don't want her to leave us. Can I do an insight check on her just to see if she's got any malicious intent? Oh, that was not so bad. Slutty 20.
She seems fine. She seems like she doesn't want to go ashore. But she doesn't seem like she's got any ulterior motives really or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We told her what we were going after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't tell her that it was a bird, but you said a Keeya.
Yeah. She knows we're going after the monster, the legend.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get in the boat.
All right, so you all get on the boat, on your little rowboat, and drop into the sea and start rowing towards the beach.
Ace, can you see any sign of this bird tracks or any sort of nest?
I
or?
like hold up the feather and start like. Oh, that's not gonna help me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's gonna do.
I look for. No, I do hold up the feather. I want to look for wind patterns because I know that birds like to glide and have an easier time when they're flying around one particular area. So I wanna see like maybe what direction of the area of land we're rowing into it might be, like what what side of the land it could be on, maybe.
Go ahead and roll a
You
nature
know.
check for me.
See if it caught a thermal or something. A thermal is is like a path. It's a path of wind that birds look for, where they don't have to like move their wings, and usually it's like a circular thing. So they just like, if you see birds like with their wings extended, just like floating in a circle, they found a pocket of air that's moving like that called a thermal.
Well, thank you. I knew that, but Joe
Yeah.
wasn't sure. So
Thanks, Josiah. I didn't know that.
That's actually, I love
That's
that you
actually super cool. I'm
actually
sorry.
know that kind of stuff, Josiah.
that
It's
is really
perfect.
awesome.
It's amazing.
Some fun little random facts.
Yeah. And that's just something that's Ace knows many things like that.
It's just off the top of my dome.
Yeah, just off the top of the dome.
Right.
But you wouldn't think it because you rolled a 7.
So he's like, yeah, there's like tornadoes in the sky, and they like go up in them.
You guys are like, yeah, very
He all of a
funny.
sudden becomes stupid.
Yeah. Well, he just like says it dumb.
Yeah. There's spinny air in the sky.
Yeah.
They go in that sometimes.
Yep, pretty much.
We can go that way.
Your feather flaps in the wind. So you guys get ashore, and the bird calling has gotten louder. And if you could all roll perception checks.
16.
Ooh, bad. 7.
8. Why
Um,
I said it like that.
you
but
rolled a
I
16.
just
So
did.
Cal, you can see that some of this sand that of this beach that you've landed on, it's kind of kicked up, and actually you see like 3 more feathers, like on this beach, and they look really similar.
Hey, they're on the beach.
Are you whistling
Yeah.
at us?
I don't appreciate.
no, I'm not
being
pointing at
whistled
you guys, I'm-
Cal.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
No,
Over there.
absolutely
Excuse
not.
me?
Look
Nobody
over
pay
there.
attention to him.
No.
Guys. And
I
then
run after- I run
I
after the
take the
feathers.
pose like George Washington on the front of the rowboat in that one photo when they sail across
Valley
the thing.
Forge?
Valley
Or-
Forge.
no, not
it's
Valley
not
Forge.
Valley Forge.
they-
Crossing the River
Crossing
Delaware.
the
yeah.
Delaware, and I
Because
just
they totally
stand
took
there.
photos of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the,
yeah.
did I say a
Photo.
photo?
Yeah.
Oh, in the,
The painting, yeah.
And I stand there like captain posing. Like there it is. I see more feathers.
And you're
We need to go
whistling
that
at
way.
it.
June, keep rowing.
Cal, I'm going to push you in.
That'd
If
be
you don't
really
stop.
that'd be really rude. The river's really
Yeah.
rough. Chill.
And I...
Chill.
Excuse
Chill,
me.
dude.
Juniper's gonna try to push him off. Can you roll a strength save?
Strength save?
I think, right? If I'm pushing you off.
Can I roll a dex save for balance?
Sure.
23.
Natural 1. So she
Don't
like
even try.
pats you. She's like, get off!
Stop it. Just a
No,
little
stop.
slap.
not like that. Ew, no. No, she's
She does exactly that.
no.
That's funny.
No, she's very annoyed. Okay. So your boat ashore.
Great sound effects.
Thank you so much.
I don't think I'm going to put anything in right there.
Cal jumps out immediately.
Great.
Feathers. We gotta get the feathers.
You see some feathers.
Eddie awkwardly tries to get out and almost falls into the water and sort of clomps her way onto the shore. All right.
More feathers.
Juniper goes and actually gathers a couple of the feathers and puts them in her bag. And goes, okay, do you guys, I mean, this is signs of a bird, so where is the bird? We keep hearing it. I don't know. Well, what do you think?
He starts walking around.
You got any spells or anything
Keeya,
for this?
Keeya. Here,
I don't,
Keeya, Keeya.
Ace, I don't think that's gonna work. Do you have any spells or anything? Any
No.
tracking?
I mean, I can speak.
Ace, you can track things, right?
Yes. I'm doing that right now. Here, Keeya, Keeya. And in addition to that, he'll look at where the feathers have fallen on the ground and see if like there's more or less in certain directions. Or
Okay, roll like a survival check, I think.
16.
16. Okay, you can see that there's kind of like some scraping in the sand and like a couple of feathers further down in a distinct direction.
Do they look bloody as well as the one that we found
There
earlier?
is some blood on them, yes.
Is there more or less blood?
What?
A little more.
There's
I'm
a little
starting
more.
to think
I
maybe
think
this
he
thing
is
is dying.
injured.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or-
gosh.
Okay, well, here,
Oh,
hurry up,
no!
hurry up.
We have to help it.
Gotta help it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
We
but
could-
let's also go slow, just in case it's not just a blood.
Yeah, well, it's like
blood
huge, you know.
eating.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe
let's
it's just
run
because
slowly.
it was eating people.
Yeah, it could be eating people. So
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's
real
run
slow.
slowly. We'll run slowly.
Yeah, slow run.
We'll run slow.
Yeah.
Jog.
Shh. We need
Light
to be
jog.
quiet.
Okay,
Maybe a light
Stealthy-
paced jog.
Stealthy jog.
Is
Let's
this a
go.
good
All right.
pace?
So
Yeah,
you
that looks
guys,
good.
you guys go along the beach here, and you can tell you're getting closer. The occasional bird call is getting louder and louder, and you're like, this is big. This is loud. This is a lot happening. I don't know what's going on here. And you round the corner, and in front of you, sprawled on this beach, you see a massive bird.
It's a big bird. That's a big bird.
You see a massive bird. It has this really long neck, and the face kind of looks like a phoenix, where it's like all like pointing back, a lot like all of the feathers around its face are pointing straight back, but these like really dark black like obsidian feathers that are this like beautiful velvety shininess.
Ooh.
And you can tell like when the bird moves some, because of the little white that's like closer to the, I wish I knew the proper term, but to the thing in the middle of
The
each
quill?
feather.
Is that it?
I think they're just called a quill. I'm not sure, but you understand.
The stem of the
Yeah, the
feather.
stem of the feather. Yeah,
Whatever
I know there's a
that's
proper
called.
word for it, but because of the white that's in there, every time it moves, it kind of like almost like glitters
The
a
ratchet
little bit.
or shaft? The
Probably-
shaft
it's
of
the
the
shaft.
The
It's
shaft of the feather. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It kind of like you can
Rakis is how you say it.
Rakis?
Not ratchus. It's the rakis or shaft.
Okay. So yeah, because of the little white that's along the shaft of the feather, like it's got this beautiful movement. Like anytime it like shifts itself at all, you get these like flashes of white within this like deep black on the bird. And it's got these huge feathers where like closer towards the like what I would consider like the shoulder of the wing is like these like really small ones, and then as you extend out they get huge and super long and like beautiful. But you can see it's kind of like laying on the ground, which you wouldn't expect from a bird, and one of its wings is pretty bloodied, and it clearly is like struggling and like favoring the wing, and it keeps making this bird call, and you can tell now it sounds like a very sad and pained call. But this thing is huge, like gargantuan huge. You guys are tiny compared to it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a terrifyingly gorgeous and sad sight. As you round this corner, what would you like to do?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
June,
Oh
you
my gosh,
wanna-
it's hurt.
It's hurt. June, you want to do
Yeah,
your magic
Juniper.
here?
Keeya, hey there.
No,
Keeya.
Ace.
Ace, careful,
Okay.
careful. And I like make sure he doesn't go too far ahead.
The
without-
bird whips around and looks at all
Oh.
of you
Hey, we're here to help.
and kind of like cocks its head at you.
Eddie does that thing where she freezes and hopes that it doesn't see her because she's frozen.
And I go, good work, Eddie. It can't see you if you don't
Does
move.
anyone? Eddie, you brought a first aid kit. You brought medical supplies.
I can
Yeah,
heal it
great.
with
First
magic.
aid kit
It's
for the
okay.
giant bird.
Yeah, I don't
Hey.
think that's a thing.
Did you bring
Hey.
anything close to that?
Here.
No.
No?
Okay, Ace, we're good with animals. We can do this. So just let's both calmly walk towards it, hands visible, showing
Here, we're gonna
the
do-
bird.
Yes, hands visible, and we're gonna
Uh-huh.
do like some wing movements.
No.
Okay.
To make it look like it's familiar with us?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. That doesn't make any sense, Cal.
We'll do like
I mean, Ace. for
Sorry, I
for
was-
those of you who aren't viewing, Josiah just did the like chicken head thing. Okay, let's just slowly approach and see. And she just like extends her hands kind of as like a hopefully calming gesture. Does Ace do the same?
yes.
Okay. Let's both roll animal handling checks. June rolled a 16.
That's good. I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6?
Yes.
So Cal does pretend to be flapping his wings. And
I
does
think
a
you mean
little-
Ace.
Yeah, I think you mean
I
Ace.
keep saying Cal. Ace does like pretend to have like wings and is like hoping to be a calming presence, and it just kind of looks hilarious. And the bird kind of just like looks at him, and you can see the bird sort of back up a little bit as June approaches.
Both Joe and Josiah are now attempting some weird
To be a bird.
A bird
Modern
dance.
dance version of the
Oh, to
chicken
be a
dance.
bird on the
Oh, to be a
beach.
bird. If you're a
Oh,
bird,
to be
I'm
a beached bird.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird. I've never seen that actually.
What?
Just a couple
What
of
movie is it
beached
again?
birds.
I don't know what they're
What?
talking about.
The
Do you know what they're
Notebook?
talking about?
Oh,
The
maybe I have
Notebook?
seen that
Oh.
actually.
Biggest bird I've ever seen.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh my god.
I have not seen The Notebook, and I have
What?
always wanted to see The
Okay.
You
Notebook.
guys,
We're gonna
that
have to watch
movie
it.
is
I'm
like
down.
you just it's
Girls'
just
night
like,
again.
Our next episode
Yeah.
will just be a review of The Notebook.
Yeah.
June, I swear it's always June and these big birds. I don't plan it this way. So June slowly approaches the bird and puts her hand out and just says, "I just want to help you. Are you okay? Can I help?" And the bird kind of again like cocks his head to the side and like makes some little like, is it warbling sounds? Does
Mhm.
warbling correct? Yeah, like these little like curious noises, which is to all of us is strange to see this massive majestic creature like seem so like innocent, you know, like almost like a cat's purr. It's like really interesting. And she goes up and she says a healing word and tries to like heal the wing a little bit, and you can see it kind of repairs, and the bird like kind of perks up a little bit as its wing is feeling better. Eddie, can you do any healing too? I don't
She
really have
is,
enough power.
She, as you turn back to see Eddie, she's still in the same frozen position, but she sees now that the bird is.
It doesn't seem to be attacking.
Yeah, it seems to be responding well. So she kind of
Do the chicken dance,
carefully.
it helps.
No, it doesn't help.
She slowly
helping.
kind of comes out of the position and sort of like wrings her hands for a second, like really nervous. I think this kind of situation with like a large creature, because it's so unpredictable, is like very nerve-wracking for her. She like takes a deep breath and walks forward and will sit next to you. I think I can.
Cal, you can come closer too.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Thankfully, it's not touch, because I think she'd have a hard time with that. So she's going to cast Healing Word as well. And I'm going to give the bird, let's see, it's a D4. 7 points of damage. Or healing. Of damage!
I beat
Yeah, no. 7 points of healing.
We helped it out a lot, and so you can see its wing kind of like looks to like reposition itself back in place, and you can see the bird's eyes kind of go wide, and it kind of like stretches its big now you can see this massive wingspan. I mean, it's terrifying being this close to this wingspan. And the bird goes to take off and just does the flap, flies up into the sky and lets out this loud call that sounds notably different than the last one. A happy one of being able to fly now. And it does a big circle around almost this whole island that you seem to be on. And then comes back and lands. And looks at you all. And then kind of in a little, the only way I can explain it is like a little bow, kind of like nods to you, and then actually turns around and lays down. Do you think are we gonna ride this?
I run
Oh
on
no,
it. Yeah.
oh no, oh no.
Yeah, we call-
Eddie
we both
is
climb
definitely
on.
the last one. She does not want to get on. Juniper.
Hey, it's gonna be fine.
And you all
Okay.
kind of climb onto the back of this bird and kind of like wriggle your hands into the feathers to kind of hold on to something.
Oh my gosh.
And suddenly it starts to pump its wings again, and it's crazy to feel the movement of this bird underneath your hands and feet, and you're probably like kneeling on it. I mean, it's a crazy sensation to like feel the muscles moving underneath you as it's going to take flight.
Oh my gosh.
And it launches into the sky and you fly around. This is so crazy. Kind of do like a couple of circles around the island, and then it starts to fly back towards the boat, you can see. And it kind of slows next to the boat and flies along next to it. And Captain Elvie is like, "Oh my gosh! Is everything okay? Are you okay?
Edna puts up her hands. It's all right. It's safe. It's not going to hurt anyone. Seriously, don't do anything.
Okay.
Fine.
It's huge. Oh my. Is it taking you back to shore? What's happening?
I don't really know, Juniper.
Y'all made me talk to the thing.
It's a big bird friend now.
Juniper casts Speak with Animals, a ritual cast. Akira? Are you Akira?
I don't think that's
Keeya,
his name.
maybe.
It's definitely Keeya.
I came up with his name.
Welcome to me with welcome to me 2 sessions ago with MacGuffin.
MacGuffin, sure, MacGuffin.
I came up
With
with
the
this
TH.
daggone name.
I know.
MacGuffin
It's so
with
much
a
harder to
TH.
remember when you're DMing.
Keeya, Akira. Who is Akira? Anyway, Keeya, is that you? Can you understand me? And the bird doesn't really speak back to Juniper, but she can get this overall sense from the bird of, of gratitude and of joy to be back in the sky, and Juniper's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think this is Keeya. I wonder what happened to that ship with Keeya, and you can see that when she mentions the ship, the bird's like energy gets kind of sad and kind of afraid.
Maybe the ship tried to kill it.
Yeah, maybe they were hunting it. And,
But wasn't that 100 years ago?
Yeah, I was thinking that was like a million trillion years ago.
So this bird must be very old.
I think
Maybe people have still
things
been
have been hunting
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I guess maybe it's had to out of self-defense.
Self-defense. That's true.
Just like you were talking about with your tribe.
Yeah,
Juniper.
that's true. Oh. Well, I'm glad we're able to help it. I think it's going to take us back to the town.
I'm
Well, that would be
nervous.
nice.
I'm nervous though because if it's still injured, if it's injured right now, that means that there's other crews that have been coming here and killing it or
Yeah.
trying to kill it.
Yeah.
That's
And-
true. Maybe we leave it a secret.
Yeah, but I'm also nervous because it's like, how do we show the town that it's not dangerous? You know, like I feel like we need
If
to
we
show.
fly in on it, maybe they'll understand that it's not a threat.
That's true.
I'm nervous
It's
that
an
they're just gonna
intelligent
start shooting.
big bird friend.
Oh goodness.
Well, I'll do whatever you guys think makes sense. And she kind of she turns back to the bird. Keeya, maybe you should leave this area if you keep getting hurt. I don't know. What do you guys think I should say?
I think if we just bring it back to the town and be like, hey, this is a nice bird that you can respect and not kill, then maybe they can all just kind of coexist, you know?
Keeya, you can even tell from on her back she gets very afraid at that and very hesitant about that. I don't think that's what she wants. I think she just needs to go. I think she just needed to be healed, and she needs to leave.
Well, maybe she should go far away then.
What does the book say?
Oh, and she pulls off her backpack and pulls the big book out and opens up the page.
You can see now there's a thin line through Find Keeya.
Well, it looks like we did it.
Okay.
Well, that's
so,
good. Is there any way that she could fly us to the observatory without anyone seeing us? Probably
Well,
not,
the
right?
observatory was like right on the shore, so probably not.
I thought it was just outside of the town.
It was outside of the town. Juniper asks, "Can you fly us out just to the outskirts of town where they won't be able to see you?" And she gets a yes. She's like, "Yeah, I think she can. I think she wants to fly us all the
that'd
way
be nice.
there."
yeah, she could fly
And
us
then just
back.
leave
We
forever.
could, because we can get back in the observatory. We could give her some food, and then
Yeah.
and then we could send her on her
A
way.
little pack of supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, let's do it. Sounds good. So you all head back to the observatory. You can see it's a beautiful ride as the sun is setting. By the time you get back, the sun is in full sunset, so it's gorgeous. Think How to Train Your Dragon, the romantic flight.
Yes.
It's just beautiful as you're
Amazing.
flying through the sky. And Keeya flies to right near where the observatory was, is able to kind of find like the back of the island that you guys were on, and lands and lets you guys down right near where the shack is.
Edna quickly gets off and is like backing away slowly from the bird. She's still very nervous around it. She's just not good with animals.
Okay, let's go. Let's get some supplies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what
Keeya,
could
wait.
some of this big need that we would have.
I have some potatoes.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
Maybe
gosh.
it likes potatoes.
maybe.
Or like fruit or seeds.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I just bought some seeds.
You
Let's
usually
go.
have trail mix too.
That's true, I do.
We all help
run
Juniper,
inside.
yeah,
I have
grab
rope.
a big thing of
I
it.
have
A big
rope
pile
that
of
it can
stuff.
take for
I
its
don't think
nest.
it needs rope.
Can build a nest with
I
some
don't
rope.
know. That might get tangly.
Okay. And so you guys bring out your
I
bag
don't
of
think it's a
goodies.
worm.
Your
Right,
bag
exactly.
of goodies that you have
We want
gathered. And the bird seems really grateful. I would think Ace kind of like fashions a little thing out of rope that can like strap the satchel to her leg, so that she can like carry all the food and everything.
We
And
tag the bird. It's
uh,
now a large messenger pigeon.
Yeah.
and Keeya then kind of does the little like nod bow thing again and lets out a big
Cal bows.
and flies away.
Well, another bird rescued.
Yeah.
A lot of birds.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was magical.
The ride was nice.
Yeah.
A little bumpy at times, but it was nice.
Yeah. Well, I guess we did it.
We just,
Shall we go back inside?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's funny. The Whirlwind wanted us to just find her. Like, it didn't want us to do anything else.
I think it wanted us to help her.
We did end up helping her a little bit.
Yeah.
And we never figured out our pirate names.
No. But hey, I'll tell you what, Cal, you made one hell of a
Captain.
cabin boy.
Well, I would think it was a captain. Is what
I don't know about that.
I don't
Pretty
know. Did you
specific
guys
about
see me
you
on the
being
front of
a
that rowboat? That was
captain.
pretty cool.
Not sure about that.
Well, we can talk about this another time. Cal goes up to Eddie. He's like, Eddie, can I talk to you
Yeah.
for a second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he looks like kind of nervous, and he's like, so what we were talking about last night with the whole
I really
witness
promise.
protection program. thing.
Calgo, I really promise I'm not going to tell anyone. I really do.
Well, yeah, that's really nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But just about that.
Yeah.
And he just like looked really nervous, and he's like, I didn't tell the whole truth. It was, and he kind of like looks at you, and then he looks at the ground. It wasn't at Bully's Bagels. It was at Divers, the restaurant. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyways, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
See ya. And just walks out.
Bye. Can I?
He
He's not
bitches-
sure.
he wusses out.
Yeah.
But you can roll if you want to.
Yeah,
like
I
an
want to
insight
roll
check.
an insight check.
Yeah, he's gonna roll a deception check.
Can I give myself inspiration? Is that a thing you can do as a bard?
Can you inspire yourself?
This is Google at work, folks. Did you type in Google first?
Sponsored by
No.
Bing.
5e. A bard cannot inspire themselves.
Sad. 6.
I rolled a 9. Let's go.
Oh,
Dang. Sad.
Yeah, Eddie's just like makes a mental note not to go to Divers. And yeah.
So with that, everyone gets to level up.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Level 2.
Level 2.
Should we-
So powerful.
Should we roll hit points on podcast?
Yeah,
right
let's
now?
do it. Let's do it.
I get to pick my druid circle now. I'm gonna have to figure out what I
Ooh,
wanna
that's so
do.
fun.
I'm picking a fighting style.
I get my Song of Rest. I think for Eddie, her Song of Rest is going to translate to a little like oration of Shakespeare or like some
like-
sort of like
Like a poem.
like a poem or
poem,
something.
okay.
Yeah, because I think she's more of like an orator, bard. All right,
I got
I'm rolling a D8.
4. 4's not bad.
I got a 3. Not amazing, but better.
Oh, I got wild shape too.
You got a oh.
I rolled a 4.
Nice. Well
Not
done.
bad, not bad. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
7.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Lucky son of a gun. All right. Well, with
Oh, wait.
that,
Guys, I rolled the wrong die.
Oh my gosh.
8.
Ooh, 8.
Even better.
Even better.
Solid. Well done.
I'll
Nice.
take it.
Well, with that, I believe we are done with this episode of the Whirlwind Chronicles, guys. 5 episodes done.
Good job, Les. That was fun.
Thanks, guys. That
Good
is
times.
my second time DMing ever. Brr, brr, brr.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Damn. Let's
Thanks.
go.
Sweet.
Swag.
Good
you
job.
guys, I hope that's an encouragement to anyone out there who's like, I'm not good enough to DM. You can do it.
Yeah, if I
You
can
can
do
do
it,
it.
you can do it.
You can do it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening in, and we will catch you next time.
On the Whirlwind Chronicles.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hey, it's Alyssa. I play Juniper the Druid. Thanks for tuning in. We love getting to record this story for you. Let us know your favorite adventure so far by leaving a comment, shooting us a DM on Instagram, or sending an email to whirlwindchronicles@gmail.com. I'll see you next time on the Whirlwind Chronicles.